studio in South Florida, Twist Gaming. Featuring lead broadcaster, Matt Koza. Co-host and creative genius, Josh Perry. Co-host and interviewer extraordinaire, Ann Lazito. Co-host and marketing mogul, Aaron Murphy. With appearances from special guest, Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Good evening, everyone, and welcome! This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from our studio in South Florida, bringing you another episode of, drumroll please, imaginary drumroll, Twitch Plays Frosthaven, where we do an ongoing presentation of Frosthaven. We've got 3 different scenarios that we're running through. We're going into scenario number 2, but you fine folks at home are playing along with us, controlling one of the characters, cumulatively voting on what you want to do, and also drawing some cards for the enemies as well. But before we get into that too much, who are we? I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And we are Twist Gaming. Yay! So before we get into what you fine folks at home are going to be doing, Josh, give us a brief recap on what happened on the last episode of Twitch Plays Frosthaven.
Ann died.
She got exhausted.
Why is that the highlight? How is that the intro to the scenario?
And Twitch saved the day.
Twitch did 100% save the day, and I'm going to say that Ann did a very valiant job of being a damage sponge at the end.
Meat shield?
Meat shield, yeah.
Meat shield.
Do you prefer the term meat shield or damage sponge?
Meat shield. Meat shield is like sponge means like you're just taking it. Meat shield is like, you're giving it back. You're like protective.
Okay. I can go with that. So yeah, Twitch came in and saved the day. We had one guard left that we were trying to save. Twitch ran in, healed them for a bunch, then took out the enemy in front of them and just made everyone feel a lot better about themselves and the fact that we didn't lose. So when I say that you folks are playing along at home with us, I'm going to be throwing up a link in chat here. So go to frosthaven.twistgaming.tv. You can see your character card. You can also see your active deck of cards. You guys voted in the pre-stream on which cards you wanted to add into your deck as we transition into level 2. Right now, you need to vote on the 2 cards that we're getting rid of, so that way you can make sure your deck size stays the same. While you all are voting for that, and you vote by just clicking on the card that you want to get rid of, you'll see a number 1 and a number 2 for your option 1 and option 2, and then you'll see the cumulative totals on the top of those cards that show the running totals that everyone's voting for. So if you see something that you like isn't going to win, but you have an opinion on something that's close, you can go and change your vote by unclicking and then re-clicking something else. As we're playing the game, we're going to ask you to select which cards you want for each round, and then the live portion of it, when we ask which part of the card you want to do, we'll be asking you cumulatively in the chat, so you just shout out what you all want to do. Feel free to talk via Twitch chat with each other and strategize. And then finally, as we are progressing through the game, I'm going to be asking you to pull some monster cards as well. And I'm going to give you an example right now by having you not pull a monster card. I'm just going to have you pull a monster modifier card. So if you can please pull a modifier card, and you can do that with the ! Pull command, or I think I hid that before. There we go. You can do that with the ! Pull command, or if you're in that website, frosthaven.twistgaming.tv, you can actually click a pull button that shows up there. Once the timer runs out, it'll randomly select someone that has pulled a card and present it on the screen just like magic, like that, and you pulled a +0 modifier, and it tells you, just for fun, who pulled it. So Niobari, congratulations, you pulled a 0, so you're middle of the pack. Not bad, not good, just kind of eh. Josh, if you could please clear that out.
Already done.
Perfect. So all of you, please go into your character and vote on which cards you would like to get rid of. In the meantime, I have got some story to read for you about our wonderful successes at the end of last stream.
Can you not put your mouse in places that mouses don't belong, Joshua?
I thought if you moused over things, they got bigger. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to. All right. So, conclusion. When an Algox falls, it does so with force. It shakes the ground like a felled tree and crushes anything beneath it. So when you drop the last fighter in the group, you do so with care. Seeing this, the remaining Algox slacken a little. They know the tide has turned. They call out for retreat, tilting their heads up and releasing a long, ragged howl.
That's what you get.
It's terrifying Algox right there. The noise carries over the entire town, and within a few moments, they're streaming out of Frosthaven like giant white mice. You lower your
They have
weapon.
good internet connection in Frosthaven? They can stream out of there?
They can, yeah. You lower your weapon and breathe. They'll be back. You're certain of it. But for now, you can rest. You wipe the soot from your face and take stock. Frosthaven is almost exactly what you imagined. A knot of gray stone and timber surrounded by sharpened palisade walls. A place where mere survival is an everyday concern and where only the desperate and hard could feel at home. Thankfully, though, the townsfolk are tough. They're already on their feet, putting out the fires and picking through the rubble. In fact, one of those townspeople is marching right for you. It's a woman, short and severe, with a fighter's muscular build and closely cropped hair. Her face is solid like carved marble, but as she steps past some of the bodies laying on the ground, her face folds just a little, and she mutters something to herself. But she keeps moving, and coming into the town square, offers an outstretched hand. "Oak be praised," she says, and crushes your fingers with enthusiasm. "We wouldn't have held out much longer without you." You acknowledge the thanks and ask what happened. "Oh, just life up north is all." She chuckles, but there is a clear pain in her voice. "I'm Satha, mayor of this fort, now that my predecessor and his lieutenant have fallen. As for the Algox, they've been at us all winter. Took them months to finally break through, but they finally did. Probably killed a dozen or so of my men, and would have done worse if you hadn't shown up. You explain who you are, that you've been sent from White Oak, and relief creeps into her face. "Well, then our luck has turned!" She laughs and clasps your shoulder, hard. "There's not many of you, but I'll take what I can get, especially now that our garrison's been thinned. And as it happens, I have an idea." She turns and gestures towards the town's smoldering walls. "We took a beating in that fight. So if we're going to survive much longer, we'll have to do more than just sit around and wait for the next attack." Her smile widens a bit, and you watch her size you up. "With the state of our defenses, we need to be a bit more proactive here. I want you to follow the Algox into that southern mountain while their trail is still warm, and try to find a way to slow their attacks." You feel her grip tighten, and watch as her smile grows. "What say you?" So we get to go hunt some Algox.
So I think we're actually skipping scenarios because we started scenario 1. We're going to scenario 16 now.
Oh, we sure are.
Yep. So totally different storyline.
Totally different storyline.
So that's,
You let him read that whole story and then you corrected him?
But I mean, it makes us
I
feel
didn't
good.
realize where he was doing.
It's still it's
gave a
relevant
conclusion.
to the last time. It gave us a conclusion of what happened.
And sometime later,
You know when Josh teaches a game and gives you the rules, and then when you do something after the fact, he's like, "Oh yeah, and then this rule." Like that was an extension
no,
of
never said
that
we needed closure.
personality
See,
bit.
Twitch needed closure, and I provided it to him. You're
Okay.
welcome.
It's good.
So 3 hours later, we're going to the Derelict Elevator.
Can we, before we get into the Derelict Elevator, I think it's important to discuss why we're jumping from scenario 1 to scenario 16, Joshua.
Because they've provided us with 3 non-sequential scenarios.
So they wouldn't be spoilery.
Yeah, so that it wouldn't be too spoilery, they supplied us with 3 unique scenarios, non-sequential, so you wouldn't be too spoiled about the process of the game when you eventually get it yourself. And just to give you a flavor of what you're going to be seeing throughout the different campaigns. And actually, Frosthaven is 100% a time travel game, so we're just time traveling through the different scenarios.
It's based off Chrono Trigger.
And so I think it's also important to note that, we were talking about upgrading our cards and stuff. There's certain things in the storyline that we won't be showing off, or, certain things in the game that we're not showing off that would impact things like upgrading cards or other.
Is it Chrono Haven?
Yeah, it's Frosthaven. All right, so are you ready to see what's going on with the Derelict Elevator?
Yeah.
Let's why not? All right, so introduction. Having opted to investigate a nearby spire before venturing further into the field, you quickly discover that these structures have been coated, much like everything else in this part of the world, in a thick, rock-hard layer of ice. Beneath that, however, there appears to be some sort of metal wall, though there's no way to be certain without breaking through. So, not having any better option, you get to work. Time passes. The ice in these parts is thicker than most, but with weapon in hand, you chop and hack and chip away, lifting off sturdy frozen layer until finally you strike metal. Black, hardened alloy seems to make up the true outer walls of these spires, and breaking away even more of the ice, you find a similarly constructed door. It's small and round, and very tightly sealed. However, and so with no obvious means of opening it, you wedge a crowbar into the gap and start prying. Your equipment takes a beating.
Seems like a pretty obvious way of means.
Yeah. Your equipment takes a beating, but the door takes one worse, and when it finally falls inward, you're rewarded with a loud, echoing clang. The spire is empty, or at least, it seems that way from here. Inside is huge, lightless chamber, crammed with long rows of bizarre, ruined machines and several heaps of sooty, broken glass. Moving further, however, you come to what must be the central room of the spire, a large circular space littered with more glass and metal junk, and in the center of it hangs a sort of suspended platform. It's an elevator, a circular metal disc waiting above a deep, not at all ominous shaft, and next to it you find a panel lined with long, unused buttons and levers. Figuring the entire structure is dead, you run a hand over the dusty panel, pressing a couple of buttons. But to your surprise, the elevator responds. A string of strange yellow lamps illuminate the shaft below, and the platform itself shudders. Not being one to miss a free ride, you jump aboard as the metal disc starts to descend. Luckily...
We're definitely traveling with you, Matt. Like, there's a panel of buttons that could possibly be inactive, but let's just, touch a bunch of stuff to see if it still maybe works.
You have to verify it, yeah. Luckily, although you probably should have thought of it before, the elevator supports your weight easily. And after a few moments, the thing picks up speed. You feel good, all things considered. You've managed to finesse your way into this building and then solve the mystery of the elevator control panel. You're pretty pleased with yourself, and so you take a moment to bask in your own ingenuity. Yes, feels good. Strange, though, how the lights in the shaft seem to be all turning red. And strange, too, how an alarm seems to be howling from somewhere below. And far stranger still is how several panels in the wall around you are opening up to reveal a large, rather unpleasant-looking firearm that seems to be pointing directly at you.
How strange.
Very strange indeed.
I'm curious.
All right, so, special rules. Not going to read too much of that. I don't read the special rules out loud, do I, Josh?
You don't have to.
So this is the setup here. So right now, all of our characters are standing on this elevator. So this is the elevator platform. And over here is going to be...
Big elevator.
It's a very big elevator. So over on this side is going to be... It's going to be different floors of the elevator that we are passing as we are descending. So all this time, we are going down on the elevator. And yeah, so... Great stuff is happening there.
Do you want to point out who each of the characters are on the map? Because it's a little rough since they're all gray minis.
Sure thing. So I'm the little one over here, the different color gray mini. So I am the Blink Blade, so my whole gimmick is that I've got a fast and a slow. And as my character spends speed tokens, I can either increase the speed of my attack, go a little bit faster, do more things, or go slow and kind of conserve my momentum, if you will. Josh is playing the Drifter.
Yes.
Which is this guy with the spiky club over here. So, Josh, what's the deal with your Drifter?
The Drifter is kind of a little bit of a tank class. They got a lot of build-up, though, and then they get really powerful later on. So I have a lot of cards that go on my active that kind of build up as I do things.
All right.
So I can hit like a tank in a little bit.
So, Anne, which one's Anne?
Anne is that one.
The Death Walker.
So, Anne, you're this one over here with the pumpkin on a stick. And tell us about your abilities.
So the Death Walker's shtick, to use that term, is that I create portals. And so the portals are kind of neat. You can attack through them. You can attack adjacent to them. They're shadow portals. Yes, that's what I got.
And then the last mini is Twitch, which is the crazy hair.
Yep.
Because necromancers have crazy hair. It is known.
It is known. Josh, can you please read?
They're kind of going Super Saiyan at the moment.
Can you tell chat what their gimmick is?
Their gimmick, you have a lot of summons that you control on the board through your cards. You do a lot of life magic, I believe it's called.
Blood magic.
blood magic, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of earthing. All right, so let's talk about the different baddies that we see out here. So right now, there are 2 different baddies out on the map. So as I was saying before, the big old guns that are pointing at us, well, those are the ancient artillery. So we can heal and curse and summon. So the ancient artillery, we only have elites out on the board. So they have 9 health. They cannot move. They have 3 attack, and they've got 5 range. So they're just going to be pew-pewing from a distance.
So, Matt, before you take that card out, I just want to point out that the side on the right hand with where Matt was pointing all of the stats out, those are specific for the elite version of these baddies, and the regular version is there on the left.
Yep. All right, and then the other baddies that we see out there are the ruined machines. So they're kind of broken machines that are out there. We have got 2 regulars and 3 elites, and I'm going to note that the elites have the yellow bases and the regulars have the white bases. So the regulars are going to have 6 health, 1 movement, 1 attack, 0 range, and those symbols mean they cannot be poisoned and they cannot be wounded because they are machines and you cannot poison a machine. You can poison a gun, though, which is weird, but you can't poison a machine.
Yeah.
Then the elite machines have 9 health, 1 movement, 2 attack. They also cannot be poisoned or wounded. So they've got 3 additional health, 1 additional attack. And there is a third baddie type, which I'm not going to go over yet because he's not in the game yet. And we'll go over that when we get to him.
If we get them.
If we get to him. So, as I said, yeah, we're going to have to rage against these machines. That's very true.
You want to go over the element board real quick, just so we don't miss that?
Sure. So we've got the element board over here. There are 6 different elements that are in play. They all start out under the innate state. Inert state?
Inert.
Thank you. And so then when certain cards will put them into the strong state, after a round they will degrade into the waning state, and after a second round they will degrade back to the inert state. Certain abilities on characters' cards, not mine and not Josh's, so we don't really care too much about it, but Twitch you do, and Anne you do, utilize those abilities if they're in the strong or waning stage in order to boost your attacks. Yes, we have all leveled up to level 2 as part of this. So that is important to note as well.
Just a quick example to show, that's my Deepening Despair card, my level 2 card. And you can see that the Eclipse icon on there, that's the darkness element. So if their icon is there without an X, that is how the element shifts to the strong column. If that element icon is there with an X on it, that means if you use this element because it's available in the strong column, it adds a bonus to your thing.
And that's an example of Anne doing what she does best, giving everyone Deepening Despair.
Anyway.
Sorry, I had to. So what I was going to say is the last thing that I want to talk about here is the fact that we are on a moving elevator. So right now, we are on the central platform, and this side platform here, we are actually going past. So right now, this platform is, I have 2 tokens over here. This platform is actually 2 levels below us. So at any point in time, we can actually run over and jump onto that platform, and we can deal with these artillery cannons by attacking them that way.
Okay.
Each round, we are going to advance closer to it by 1 level, so as we descend, it's going to normalize to us, until after 2 rounds, we are on the same level as each other. Okay. After that, we've got 2 rounds of it going higher than us, and then on the 3rd round, that level is going to go away because we are out of its range.
Okay.
So we're going to slowly go past all of these additional levels, and the important mechanism there is that if you have the higher ground, just very much like Episode 3 of Star Wars, you want the higher ground.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anakin. You get an advantage on your roll. On your pull, rather. Yeah. So on your attack, you'll get advantage, which means you get to pull 2 cards from your modifier deck and choose the better of the 2. If you are attacking from the bottom level, like Anakin did, and you tried to do a sweet somersault over, you land in the lava and you gain disadvantage, which means you're going to pull 2 cards and you're going to use the worst one.
Yes.
So then, yeah, you were the chosen one. I trusted you. But in my eyes, the Jedi are evil. And what's going to happen here is that if you are on this if you're on this platform and you don't get off by the time we are 3 levels above, you are going to take trap damage and get knocked back to the platform if you can. If there are no available adjacent spaces, you die. That's it.
Okay.
You get left behind. One more important thing to note, you'll see that there are some hexes here which act as transitional pieces between our elevator shaft and the actual platforms. You can walk on those, but you cannot end your movement on those.
Okay, and can we move from top to bottom either way?
That's correct.
No matter how far?
Yeah, no matter how far, you're agile enough that as long as this platform is in view, you can jump to and fro.
Okay. And what's the goal here?
So the goal here is to reach the bottom of the elevator shaft.
All right, so it's just a survival game.
Yes, the final goal is to be...
That's fine.
Okay.
The goal changes as... Right now, the goal is we're going down the elevator.
Yep.
So we need to survive X rounds.
That is correct.
Okay.
I think that is pretty much everything. So the way this is going to work now is...
First, we need to upgrade Twitch's deck.
Yeah, I'm going to say... I was going to say, once Josh finishes upgrading your guys' deck, what we're going to do is we're going to all be pulling our cards that we want to play from our deck, and Twitch, you'll do that by selecting the 2 cards that you would like to play. Remember to select them in the order that you would like to play them. So card number 1, we're going to use the initiative for that one.
So these are the 2 cards they want to get rid of.
Okay. So Full Remedy and Unearthed Horror they are getting rid of.
So the Super Heal they're getting rid of.
Okay.
And the one summon that does go to a discard.
Okay.
So
I added some really cool cards I'm excited to show off here. So, Anne, I'm assuming based off of that shuffling that's going on over there that you're trying to select your cards now?
Yes, I'm sorry. Is that very loud? Because it's quiet to me and I can't tell.
It's a little loud, but it's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, I decided to try and not get analysis paralysis and you know.
They don't call it
Put a little thought into what I was doing.
analysis paralysis for nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. So...
Interesting. Okay.
sweet. So that's all done. So I'm going to open up the voting for everyone now.
Can we talk quickly about discard and trashing cards? Because I feel like sitting down for this first scenario, that was kind of a new concept to me playing for the first time. Like doing a post-mortem on the first scenario, I think it's really important that we understand what it means to discard a card, what it means to trash a card, and just how hard it is to get a card back into your hand.
Sure. So there's 2 things that Anne's talking about there. We've got our active cards, which are in our hand, and those are the cards that you can actively play. It's different for each number of characters.
This is your hand. Active cards are slightly...
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I want to make sure you use the right terms.
You're right. So those are your hand, which you can
hand.
play. Active cards are going to go above your player mat, and those are cards that have ongoing effects, and there'll be a special symbol for that.
So there might be ongoing, like the bottom of this
Perpetual
one
bonus.
is ongoing.
So, for example, this card here, it's got that symbol, or this card here, which has
just
this
to the end
symbol.
of the round.
Yeah, so this is ongoing, and then this is for the end of the round, but those will go in your active slot. At the end of your turn, any cards that you use would go into your discard pile. Additionally, if you want to get rid of some damage that you would take... Oh, that's trashing a card, right?
Trash it.
Yeah, sorry. So at the end of the turn, the 2 cards that you play go into your discard pile. To get your discard back, you can either do a short rest, which is detailed on your... is it detailed on the character card?
Yeah, it's at the bottom of the card and the end of round.
So you can take a short rest and lose 1 random discard and recover the rest. And what losing a card is, it goes into a trash pile, essentially. So it's extremely hard to get those cards back. I actually just picked up a card that allows me to get something back from the lost pile, but whenever you refresh your discards to your hand, you would still leave the lost pile as it is. So as the game's going to progress, you're going to thin out your deck with the lost cards. There are some cards, like this one here, that are one-time use, essentially. So if you use this card for its bottom ability, that means that it goes into your lost pile instead of your discard pile. And then you can also do a long rest to get cards from your discard pile back into your hand.
You get to choose which card you lose, and you get to heal too.
Yeah, so it's a little more powerful than a short rest, but a short rest can be done in conjunction with a regular turn action.
Yeah.
And in either direction, you're still losing cards. And the significance to losing cards is when your available cards reaches, like, I think you have to have 1 card available to play. Then if you can't do an action, you become exhausted.
Correct. So as you have more cards in your lost pile, you've got less options for what you can do on your turn, and you will have to more frequently rest in order to prevent exhaustion.
So Twitch wants to start closer to the cannons. So can you switch Twitch and please?
Sure. Okay. So, Joshua, can you put up the poll for Twitch to vote on the cards?
They're up. They're going.
Cool. And
Josh went over that overlay a little bit in the pre-stream, but for those of you just joining us, Matt, could you put up that link in chat?
Sure. So
you want to head over to frosthaven.twistgaming.tv. There is an interface there to kind of hive mind your decisions. You will look at the cards on the bottom. You will click on your first card choice and click on your second card choice. You'll see the numbers 1 and 2 on the cards, and everybody's compiled votes for first place and second place will be considered. The card you want for initiative should be your first choice, right, Josh?
Yes.
So you're still going to be able to play either card in any order for either the top or the bottom, but when you select card number 1, that's the one you want to use for your initiative, which is the number in the center of the card. Lower initiative goes first. Something special about this game when it comes to initiative is that we as players, even though this is a co-op, can't discuss specific numerals. You can indicate to your, I was going to say coworkers. You can indicate to the other players, hey, I think I'm really going to go early in this round, or I'm going to go late in this round to try and coordinate some sort of strategy. But you can't say specifically, like, I'm going to play this number. Also, the monsters are going to have their own independent initiative, which is going to
factor in everyone's turn order.
Yeah. I am going to be going pretty early.
I'm going earlier than you.
As the Blink Blade, are you declaring whether you are playing in fast mode or slow mode?
That's a good point. I'm not going to be going faster than you. I'm going to be going slow this round.
It's so rude that you just, like, shove things right in front of me. I know you're not actually doing it, but watching you, like, do that to somebody, like, I'm like, oh, my God, he's so rude to that guy. I was like, oh, this is me.
Josh, I'm planning to go over there and help beat up the people in front of us.
Okay. I was thinking of doing setup and tanking.
Okay.
I have to play my character right this time, which means I do need to focus a little bit more on the setup that I need to do, but I can also make an attack this turn. I can also do some damage this turn. I don't know how specific I'm allowed to be with saying that.
I think you're okay. All right, I've got my cards ready.
You're moving closer to them, though?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I gotta drat. Okay, I misread something.
Both really good cards.
Both of them.
Both.
Okay.
Help me beat him up, Josh. Or are you just setting up purely?
That's what I'm looking at, if what I want to do.
Harumph.
Okay. I got 2 cards.
Okay.
Do setup. Got that going. Twitch is voting.
Oh, that'll be great. I've got really cool combos of what I could do with my stuff now. All right, so, Anne, are you ready with your cards?
I had to make a change.
She's still working. She hasn't pushed them yet, so.
Gotcha. How's Twitch's voting going?
Going good.
All right, everyone, this is your last chance to get some stuff in while Anne takes the next 30 minutes to figure out her turn.
I like how you told them it's their last chance and also told them they have half an hour.
I mean, you know, time is relative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be going as fast as I was hoping.
Josh is going fast.
Good for Josh.
Actually, I think it's all because I have all the tank cards, so it goes fast because I'm the initial target
Yeah, that makes
for
sense.
initiative, which makes sense now.
That
Now
would
I'm
make.
thinking.
I forgot to think about that because that means I'm gonna have to coordinate when I go fast with you if you plan on really tanking a turn.
Yeah. Well, it's also it's
Considering
whoever's
what-
closest, but if we're in the same area, that matters.
So
What was your logic, Josh?
if we're in the same area, it would matter more. But we are going in the same area.
No, back up the logic.
Enemies target the closest thing. If there's two things that are the same distance, it targets the lowest initiative.
Yeah.
So that's why I have some very low initiative cards, especially on my tank cards.
And did you push your cards yet?
Oh, sorry. I have them in front of me. That doesn't help. I don't understand.
No, not really.
I can't.
So I didn't add it to my deck, Anne, but there's a card in my deck to add in later. That's got initiative of 1. It's just like, sorry, I'm going first. I don't know what you want.
Excuse me.
All right, so go ahead.
Matt, you want to draw the
2 monster cards.
Yeah.
So we're going to need what, Josh?
artillery and the ruined machine.
Ruined! So everyone pull, that's exclamation mark pull, or click on the button. And the way that this works is that all of the same creature types are going to share one singular attack card.
Yep.
So all of them will do the same thing. Close it out, Josh. Close it out. Close it out. Oh, they're going slow as hell. So Ancient Artillery, cutting Matt's hair chamber.
Oh, wow.
Whose name is that? I love it. All right, so the Ancient Artillery is going to go, and they have an initiative of 71, and then the Ruined Machines are going to go with an initiative of 56.
Okay.
So I'm going slow this round, so my initiative is 40.
40. And your initiative is 82?
My initiative's 46.
You put them in the wrong order.
That doesn't
Twitch is
matter.
doing 43. And what's my initiative?
17.
17.
I really wish your second card was 48.
All right.
Or it's 38.
Why?
You don't listen to Fetty?
I'm sorry. You thought Josh listened to rap? Like, where have you been?
All right, so I'm up first, Matt.
All right, so your 2 cards, Josh, you've got Unbreakable and Ever Forward. So which one are you doing first and which side?
Unbreakable, I'm doing the bottom.
So that is the next 6 times you suffer damage from an attack, gain shield 1 for the attack.
Yep. So I have 6 shields.
And then this is a perpetual. You want to put that back real quick, Matt?
No.
Just because we didn't talk about it yet in this episode.
Actually, we did.
The icons on the bottom, that is the perpetual bonus icon on the left there with the infinity symbol.
Yep, we
and
showed
then
that off.
Matt did already show the trash symbol. So Josh is going to keep that as an active card until he finishes
Can I
that
have
path.
a
Also,
damage token,
I know
please?
we didn't cover the overlay, but I don't think we covered the overlay. Up real quick in your top left-hand corner, you'll see the 4 boxes for each character. The icon, reach further, Matt, further! The first icon is our individual initiative, which Josh is updating. The second one is how much health each character has, and the last one has to do with experience.
Yarp. All right, so Josh, your second card, Ever Forward, you're doing the top, which is Attack 2, Range 4, and then Regenerate Self. Josh, what's Regenerate Self?
It's a status token. I will heal 1 at the beginning of my turn.
Perpetually?
Perpetually till I take damage.
That's really
Then
neat.
it goes away.
Ooh.
So it doesn't do any good for you right now because you've got full health.
Yeah, but
But you're attacking 2, Range 4.
yeah.
All right, so
And he's got setup.
which 2 are you attacking, Josh?
Can I hit the cannons for more, Matt, or no?
1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot.
I cannot. Do you need help attacking on whatever you're attacking?
Yes.
So what would you want help with? The elite there?
I'd actually say if you could target the non-elite, we can take that out this turn.
Okay, the one closest to you?
Yeah.
Sure, I will attack the non-elite.
So, hold on. I want to point out which one. So you're attacking this one here.
Yep.
Nothing's died yet, video game player.
All right, so go ahead and pull your modifier.
I got a -1.
All right, so you suck. You are going to be doing 1 damage to this non-elite, which is number 6.
And Matt, can you hand me a random token for my regeneration token and a damage token, please?
Excuse me?
A damage token and just some random
Why a damage token?
for my tracker.
Oh. And a random token for your regeneration?
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
regeneration's a new status, so.
give you a high five.
Okay.
All right. What's our goal? Kill everything. Right now, it's survive the bottom until the bottom of the elevator. But I mean, probably the less enemies, the better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So who's up next, Josh?
Up next is going to be you.
Wow. Really?
40. Yeah.
Okay. So my 2 cards that I've got Reckless Augmentation, which is a new card of mine, and I just want to show this off quickly because it's really sweet. I'm not doing the top half, I'm doing the bottom, but the top half is attack 3, and if I'm going fast, attack for an additional 3, but suffer a damage. I'm
Josh,
going...
you got to update his initiative on the overlay.
What?
Oh, that's a 40. It looks like a 48. Never mind. I apologize.
All right.
Forgive me.
So I'm doing the bottom of this card. Really, I'm just moving 3, so I'm moving a grand total of 1 space forward, so I'm moving over here.
You could also use it for your basic move, too.
Doesn't make a difference, but yeah. And I'm doing sap speed, so I'm going to attack both of those for 2 damage each, and I'm going to muddle them.
Regenerate isn't new to Frosthaven. It was from the Forgotten Circles expansion of Gloomhaven.
Okay, thank you.
So I am attacking the basic Ruin Machine first. I got a +1 damage, so that is going to do 3 damage to him. So he is now at 4 damage. And I muddle. 2, 3, 4. Bear with me 1 second here, folks. And where's the muddle?
No, Matt's going slow.
Yeah, I'm going slow this round. All right, and then I'm attacking the Elite. And the Elite is getting a +0. So the +0 is going to do 2 damage and muddle him also. And the Elite is number 2. Who does number 2
What does muddle do?
for? So muddle gives disadvantage to the player in question, or the monster in question, for 1 turn. So that means that they're going to draw 2 cards and pick the worst one.
Because of modifiers, right?
Yeah. And so that's the end of my turn.
All right, up next is Twitch.
Twitch.
So they played Dark Titans and Damned Horde.
Damned Horde. All right, so which one are... Okay, so you guys get to say out loud which card do you want to do first and which card do you want to do the top and the bottom of, respectively. So let us know your strategy here, what you had in mind for your votes, and then we can do it. So I know that they were talking a little bit about potentially moving and summoning onto the elevator. Not the elevator, but the platform that we're going past.
Yeah.
I guess is like a sacrificial skeleton cannon fodder. Dark Tidings bottom to move to the elevator, then summon Damned Horde. All right, so they have movement of 3. That's going to put darkness into strong.
I wish I had known that. If I knew darkness was going in, I think I would have changed what I had done.
Lame. Our summon will die before it has a chance to attack. That's possible. So they're going to move 1, 2. They cannot get any closer. I'm going to hide these cards really quickly. So they moved over here. They can't get any closer because their max movement is 3, but you cannot end your movement on any of these 3 spaces because you are on elevator right here.
Not if we put, because of the 2 adjacent damage plus 2 attacks from cannons. Where is the adjacent damage coming from?
I have no idea. Oh, because of the Damned Horde. You're going to get 2 damage from that.
Oh, suffer 2 damage immediately. Well, but so then the summon doesn't die. The Necromancer's health would go down to 5, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. They were also saying that the base attack of the cannon, the base attack of the cannon does 3 damage.
But they're talking about one of the cards where it hits multiple targets.
Oh, yeah, that one's nasty.
Monster attack card of cannon.
All right, so now they're going to summon Shambling Skeleton.
Yep.
So
I think what can we see what the attack cards for the cannon are before?
No.
That's just previous. Okay.
So this is going to summon a skeleton with 3 health, 2 movement, 2 attack, 0 range. They suffer 2 damage and gain an experience. So Josh, if you could do that, please. I don't have that card over. You didn't give me their deck, so I can't put that card over. And I'm going to make it a number 1 skeleton because I can.
Who does number 1 work for?
It's their number 1. So I guess that means the Skelly can't move, can't start on these gap spaces either.
That would be my assumption.
So I'm going to put the Skelly... Would you guys prefer the skeleton down here or up here? I'm assuming down here because it's closer to the cannons.
I don't think they... I think they didn't want it to die, so why would you put it closer to the cannons?
I thought they wanted to use it as sacrificial lamb.
No, I think that was Mantis' point, was like, why are we summoning the skeleton? It's just gonna die.
Oh. So, chat, let me know where you want the Skelly. Band Horde. Where is it? What is it? Damned Horde, not Band Horde.
Yeah, we wanted to protect it.
Okay.
So put it in.
But Ice Saber, you mentioned that it would be beneficial and have us get attacked to have it adjacent to you. So I'm gonna.
It's gotta be summoned adjacent.
I got the power. Where would you want to put it? Is between you and Josh a better place if you move it up and to the right?
Where did you want to move, Ice?
You didn't move the 4 spots like you wanted, but your move was only 3.
Yeah, the move was only 3.
It was move 3 and then darkness.
Oh, I think he's saying he voted for the move 4 card.
Oh. But then we might die and have to lose cards.
I know, I lost the vote. So
Gotcha.
Let me know if you want me to change the location of Skelly. If not, we'll proceed forward as is. So, Josh, if you could clear those 2 cards out. And who's up next?
That would be me.
So Anne, show off your cards for us.
Got Call to the Abyss and Restless Souls.
Okay.
I am going to use Call to the Abyss to place 1 shadow token in a hex within range 2.
So
you guys both did damage. Well, you did damage to the elite on the bottom and the regular on the bottom?
That's correct.
How much health do either of them have?
The regular has 2 health. The elite has 7 health.
So the next thing that I'm going to do involves using Restless Souls, and it only does 1 damage. Is it better to put 1 damage on the monster that's got more health? Because, like, if you're going to do more than 1 damage, I don't suspect any other attack would do just 1 damage.
I would say hit the elite.
I think it would be wasteful.
Yeah, I would say hit the elite.
Okay, so then I want to put the 1 shadow token immediately north of the elite.
Okay. What, Josh?
Nothing.
And north and adjacent. And so that puts Call to the Abyss on my discard. And now I'm going to be doing Restless Souls, which is for the top ability, all allies. Oh, yes. Oh, damn. Okay.
I'd rather not take a damage, and I don't think you want to give Josh a damage.
I kind of do, but that's for, like, personal.
How about
reasons.
you just go and attack the ones on the other side that don't have people in front of it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to have
Between
it
the two
That's
of
the
them.
range.
attack this one. Yeah, I could have it start over here, and you could hit both of them.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Glad we
That's
talked
perfect,
that
so
out.
let's do that.
All right, so that is going to give 1 direct damage to number 4 and number 10.
That's right.
How's that number
Goes up
10
to
if there's
10.
only 3 on the board?
There's 5 on the board, Anne.
There's 3 elites. I can count.
There's no number differencing between the elites and the standards. It's
There's
just
still not 10 on the board.
numbers are random.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, so who's up next?
After that is gonna be the machines.
The Machines?
The ruined machines.
The ruined machines. So the ruined machines are going to signal jam. So they've got movement 0, muddle, target all enemies within range 2, and then ruined machine suffers 1 damage. So
They're gonna muddle themselves.
All enemies.
no, they
It specifically says
okay,
enemies.
sorry.
reading is fundamental.
Yep.
So they've got a movement of +0, so that means that they've got a movement of 1. So this guy's going to move. Well, I guess
The
they're going to go
lowest
in
initiative.
order. So
Elites first, though.
yeah, elites first. So number 2 is going to go. This is number 2. So I am adjacent to him. He does not need to move, so he is going to muddle me, and then he is going to take 1 damage.
He's also going to muddle me as well.
So, Anne, if you would have done 1 damage to that other one, he would have killed himself now.
And I'd also done damage to you, and you would have cried like a baby.
I still am crying like a baby. Thank you very much. All right. So,
Well, I guess that's a no-win situation for me.
Yep. So
I am
then.
also muddle from him because it's all within range 2.
Yep.
I'm also in range 2 of him.
All right. So take a muddle.
Yeah, you have all the icons, man.
Just take a muddle. Take a muddle. Leave a muddle.
Give me.
Oops. All right. Why'd the card go away?
I put it away so I could see the board.
All right. So then
Because
next
I
up
have the power.
is number 4. So this is number 4 here. He's going to move 1 space forward. Anne and Josh are both in range 2. You can't get double muddled. So Anne, you're going to take a muddle token.
Give me a muddle token for him.
Lucky me.
Then
It's only 1 round, right?
yeah, that's correct. So then next up is number 6. That is this guy that I hit. So he would muddle me. I'm already muddled. Then this guy's going to go. He is going to... What's the deal? He tries to move so he can get into range of multiple people. I guess he still can't.
He's just going to move one.
I'm going to
forward
hide
from
that
me.
card again just because Twitch is right behind the card, so it's a little easier to see what is going to happen to them.
That's fine. So this guy wouldn't move then because...
He's going to move one closer to me.
Why?
He's not doing a range attack. He's going to pretend like he's doing a melee attack.
Why?
That's
Why?
their default move. Action is like they have a melee attack unless it's ranged. Then they're going to be a spaces away.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's the rules of the game.
Okay. So then...
Isn't muddle here a ranged attack because it's specifically like it would? Wouldn't you? I would think that you would treat it. Okay, so Josh is correct, but hear me out. I feel like the logic on this card, because it's indicating the range on an effect, it would be treated like a ranged attack, right?
Nope, it's just a status effect.
Yeah, I would have assumed the same thing as you, Anne. So that's weird.
Okay.
So then their skeleton gets muddled also.
Yep. And then they all suffer 1 damage.
Yep. So I gave one damage, and then I didn't do the rest.
Good thing I didn't use that 1 damage on that thing. Just add.
4, and then one of them didn't take any damage yet. Which one is that?
The white one, that one there.
This one?
Yeah.
Number 7.
It isn't an attack and it's called out in the frequently asked questions. I feel better that like it's confusing enough that it's a frequently asked question.
All right, Josh, throw that one away, and who's up next?
The ancient artillery.
So the Canones.
The cannons.
So they're going to attack +0. All adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. Okay, so they're still going to do a regular attack.
Yep.
Okay, so their regular attack is range 5, 3 damage. That's mean.
Jesus.
Okay.
Monster focus and movement is all in there because that is the most confusing.
So I believe they're both going to target the first. I don't. Which one's the lowest number?
So this one is number 3. This one's number 4. So this is the lower number.
I believe it targets the
2.
summon first.
Why? So it automatically targets summon first?
I believe so. Chat could. It has the same initiative as Twitch.
But the
I
summon
believe-
would always go before Twitch on their turn also?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. So 3 damage is really
Summon
mean.
is slower.
Summon is slower initiative.
Summon is before us in initiative, so it gets attacked.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, so 1, 2, 3, they are in range. So chat, we need you to please pull a monster modifier. You can do that with the pull command.
And then chat's going to suffer 2 damage.
Why is that?
All adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage.
Is it adjacent to the thing that it's attacking? I thought it was adjacent to the
It
cannon.
might be adjacent to the. I don't know how that is.
Is that considered splat? No, adjacent to the cannon.
Okay.
Okay. So
Iron Dim Sum said, don't forget the cannon has disadvantage. Why does the cannon have disadvantage?
because it's on a different level, but I'm not sure if that's just for melee attacks.
And both Day After Day Gaming and Ice Chamber are clarifying that it's no adjacent to the cannon.
That is correct. The cannon does have disadvantage because it says any attacks made from a higher level, higher platform to a lower platform gain advantage, and any attacks from a lower to a higher gain disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need another monster modifier to be pulled.
The one monster modifier was a -1, so it's already a pretty good.
I mean, it would still do 2 damage, which is pretty significant for the skeleton because it's only got 3 health.
Video Game Warrior made a good point that she always read that as cannon blowback and not splash damage, and I think that's a good way to. I think it's a logical explanation as to why you would suffer damage adjacent to the cannon.
I like it. +0. So we're going to take the -1. So Josh, if you can clear those 2 away. The summon is going to take 2 damage, so it's got 1 health left. So then the second cannon's going to go. It's also going to attack the summon because they are both in the same distance, both Twitch and the summon. So we need 2 more monster modifiers to be pulled. So we need a cancel here.
A null.
A null. Otherwise, their summon's going to die.
But think of it this way.
They traded 2 health for 3+ damage being done.
Yeah.
So I guess it's beneficial. It damage soaked enough. +0, +0. All right, so Josh cleared those away.
So it does 3 damage. So they traded 2 damage for 5 damage.
So they are saying we can lose a card to prevent more damage. So do you guys value your summon enough to discard a card or lose a card
lose
for
a
it?
card.
I don't know. I think it would probably be good just to. But it's your choice. It's chat's choice. That's the important.
Choice.
That's the important part here.
It's worth a quick talk about.
So, chat, let us know whether you would like to. I don't think it's worth it. That's 1 vote for let the skeleton die. Do I hear another vote for let the skeleton die? Well, would he die or would he die again? Because it's a skeleton.
It would be a second death.
Can it die? Because it's a necromanced object. So does
What is derp cannot derp? Seriously.
By the way, Matt, the muddle on those machines are going to come off because it comes off at the end of the turn.
Oh, man.
So
that's annoying. All right, so the skeleton.
I think the skeleton is boned.
Skeleton's dead.
Hello, Childling. Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, it goes into the discard pile, which is nice.
Which is good.
Okay, and so who's next, Josh?
That's it.
Oh.
That's the end. Anyone want to do a short rest?
No, why would we want to do short rest? So early.
Option is there.
You're dumb.
Hello. Again, it's worth a talk. So now the darkness element that was in strong is going to go down to waning?
Yep. And we're going to lose one of those tokens, Matt. We're going to go to round 2.
It is indeed round 2.
We keep our muddle tokens, right?
Yep. You're going to lose that at the end of your next turn.
Before we start our voting. Bullets ricochet off the walls, and you do your best to avoid them while trying to disarm the security systems. But being on an elevator isn't making it any easier. The platform continues to descend as you fight, and now a shower of pebbles and dirt has begun to fall from overhead. The rain of debris seems relegated to only one section of the lift, but you don't know for how long. Pebbles rain down. This has no effect yet, but at the start of the 4th round, read number 2. So pebbles have started to rain down on a couple sections of the map.
On the elevator shaft, Matthew, it's not a map.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Here's the small little summon tokens.
These guys here? The small... these guys here?
If you could have just helped yourself and not touched all the buttons on the elevator panel, Matthew, we wouldn't be in this position.
So a pebble fell on Skelly on your whatever this thing is.
Shadow.
Your shadow. A pebble fell on your shadow's head.
It's just a shadow.
Get off my shadow!
And a pebble fell there. I'm putting these small summoning tokens where the pebbles are falling.
It's no effect right now. It's just there.
It's an
and it'll have an
annoyance.
effect later.
A pebble fell on your head, and it's annoying.
On your shadow.
My shadow's very upset.
Okay, so it is now our turn. So, mind you, now the elevator has gone a little bit lower. We are still above this platform by 1, but next turn they will be equal to us.
Okay, so they still get disadvantage, and next round afterward, because we'll be equal with them, they will no longer have disadvantage.
That is correct.
And then as we pass them, they will gain advantage.
Yep.
Okay. So now we get to...
How much do those machines health have, the regular ones?
I'm going fast. Sorry, what'd you say?
How much health did the regular ones have?
6.
6?
That's not bad. You're going fast, Matt?
I want to go fast.
Don't want to do that yet. I don't want to be there.
Whatever you're shuffling is very, very loud, Anne.
Is it my hair?
No, it's
the mic?
It's when you're like swishing cards back and forth.
All right. Chat voting is open for you guys, so start voting.
Vote away.
I have to say,
If
I don't
I
pick our
use-
cards.
A regular card that has a trash icon for its alternate ability, then I don't trash it, right?
Correct.
So good.
I guess I could do that. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I've got my cards. Josh?
I do. Chat's being a little slow right now, but my
Chat-
cards are right there.
Vote! And don't worry, you got plenty of time because of Anne. Interesting, Josh. Interesting. I'm doing some silly stuff right now. Number two.
I think that this is okay. I always get so worried thinking of what combination I should be using because now I'm so nervous about the discard process and the trash process.
Are we getting some votes in now?
Yep. Someone hasn't picked the second card yet.
Pick your second card, darn it. Anne, are you've pushed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that means we should
We should
abandon the cannons and go back to the right side and attack the bots. We cannot effectively fight the cannons.
They have range 5. Is that like a max range, or do you think that they'll have attacks with longer range?
I can confirm that they have attacks with additional range.
5.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can kind of shoot to the midway point of the elevator.
With that 5. But you said you can confirm that they have attacks with even greater range.
That's correct.
Can I talk about whether I'm going to put an element in play or not?
You can.
So Twitch, I know you guys have some special abilities that use elements. I know that there's already one in the waning, but I'm going to end up putting another element on the board. So if that changes the strategy that you guys want to take, just FYI. I'm going to put one on the board that I'm not going to use.
Okay. So what do we need? We need a cannon and we need a ruined machine pulled?
Yes, we do.
So chat, please pull those two cards and we'll see what they're doing. So, and we were looking through the cards beforehand, and the ruined machines have some potentially nasty attacks in there that could really mess our day up.
They have some interesting moves.
I'm really curious if we knock all 5 of them out, how quickly the next spawn is going to happen.
You'll see.
So the blind man to the deaf mute.
All right, so the Ancient Artillery has a 71, and, oh boy, the other guys have a 42. So, Josh, if you could update the initiatives. I have a 20.
20, okay.
You have a 23.
All right.
Anne's
got a 32.
And what does Chat
Chat's
have?
put 'em
got
in the
a
right
62.
order.
Is that their lower initiative card, the 62?
No, they have a 46, but they went for...
I think I saw in chat, Iantos is saying that they kind of want to do the faster initiative.
Sure. 46. They still go before the cannons.
Either way?
Yeah.
Okay, so we...
The only thing is... It doesn't matter. They're going to go in the same spot either way.
Okay, so no difference.
Yeah.
Who's up first?
You are, Matt.
I know. All right, so first up, I am going to do, so remember I went fast this round, I'm going to do the bottom half of kinetic transfer. So I'm going to run around in a circle, and I'm going to plop back here, which means I'm going to do 1 damage to all adjacent enemies and allies, which in this case is this guy and this guy. So this guy takes his 6 damage, and he's dead.
Yay!
I need a loot, Josh.
You have all the tokens, Matt.
I don't know what it looks like.
Looks like a coin.
And then this guy is going to take an additional damage, and he is number 2. So he has 4 damage out of his maximal 9 damage.
Why is he taking an additional damage?
He's not taking an additional damage, he's taking A damage. Sorry, if I misspoke there. Whoops.
And then are you doing the counter piece, too, that you may remove 1 counter?
I am not. I don't care about pushing people around, and I want to save my counters for when I want to go fast. So then my second card that I'm doing is Blurry Jab. So I am attacking 3, but I'm moving...
You could have pushed someone off the elevator onto the other thing.
I mean...
In theory.
Yeah, I could. So I'm doing Blurry Jab, so it's attack 3. I'm moving fast, so it's an attack 1, plus attack 1, so it's attack 4. And I would wound, but I can't wound the machines. But I get an experience, so Josh, if you could give me an additional experience. And I pulled a +1! And the awesome thing...
You're muddled.
Oh, Ham?
Yep.
Poop.
Everyone got muddled.
Poop. I hope it's another +1. It's a -1. Well, darn. The +1 would have killed him. That's upsetting. So that means I'm going to do 3 damage to him, and that is number 2. So 3 damage would put him at 7, so he's got 2 health left. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, up next is the Drifter with the 23.
Okay. What you doing, Josh?
You got my cards over there. So.
I do, don't I? So, did I put all my cards in the right spot? No, I didn't.
Did you put all your eggs in the same basket?
Sorry, I don't know where I put that one card. Oh, it's over here. Never mind. Boop. So, Josh, your 2 cards are Relentless and Draining Arrows. So which one are you doing first?
Relentless is I'm going to use the bottom. I'm going to have Retaliate 2, range 2.
For the next time a ranged attack is performed against you.
No, within range. So
the next 6 times an enemy attack within range 2 performs an attack. Okay, targeting you, gain Retaliate 2, range 2. That's nice. All right, so that's it.
You've got a lot of really neat perpetual bonus cards. Like, it looks like it takes you a little bit of time to set everything up.
Yep.
But they're pretty nice if you get them out early.
All right, so there you go. And so now you are doing the top of Draining Arrows, I'm assuming?
Yeah, top of Draining Arrows.
That's attack 1, range 2, target 2, and muddle.
Yes.
So which one are you attacking first?
So the Elite has how much health left?
2.
2. Let's attack him.
Okay, so you're attacking the Elite first. You are muddled. So you need to pull 2 cards.
Got a +1 and a ×2.
Oh, so your worst one is your +1?
Yeah.
Technically, they're the exact same because you're doing 1 damage.
Yeah. So I'm doing 2 damage.
And that kills him. Yay.
Yeah.
Go team. All right. And then you are... Then he's muddled also, but he's dead.
I'm going to attack the one in front of Anne.
This one here?
Yeah.
I would rather you... Wait, how much health do those 2 have?
That's 3 spaces away from you.
Oh, sorry. I'll attack the one behind me then.
This one here?
No, the one behind me.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
+0, -1.
So you're going to get -1, so you're going to do 0 damage, but you do muddle him.
I do muddle him.
So number 4 is now muddled. All right. That's the end of the Josh turn. So who's up next?
Up
I
next.
think that's me.
Yep.
So Anne, what you doing?
I'm going to be using Call of Doom and Eclipse.
Doom!
I am going to be using Eclipse first for the move 2 and the darkness. So if you could put the darkness token back into the strong column, Matt. And I'm going to move 2. So I actually want to step 2 toward Josh. Like, I guess that would be southeast for me. Other way.
What do you mean? Wait, I'm so confused.
Yep.
This direction?
Like, end to the... It's my right, which is closest toward Josh. That's Matt.
This is Josh here.
No, sorry, toward actual Josh.
Oh, okay. Here or here? That's 2.
One more exactly the same direction. Like a straight line back. So up and to the right one.
What? Oh, here?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why that was so difficult for you to say on the board edge.
You could have like pointed straight up where you wanted to go.
I could have done that. I forgot that I'm on the thing. Whatever. And then I'm going to be using Call of Doom. Attack 2, target all adjacent enemies, perform the attack as if you were occupying a hex with a shadow, and then I'm going to use, I guess that doesn't matter. And I'm going to use that darkness token to muddle. I'm not going to, you muddled one of them already, so then the other one will get muddled.
Correct. So you're attacking both of them right now for 2?
Yes.
And you have disadvantage.
So I have to do send and pull twice?
Yep, for each one.
On the mod deck, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the first one.
I'm going to say you're attacking the one closest to your actual
Why
mini.
is that? Why did that pop up?
You didn't do the mod deck.
I mean, I did. And the result says that I did.
Okay, Josh, want to try it for
But thank you for blaming it on me.
Seemed to work when Josh did it.
Yeah. It's not the first one in the drop-down anymore, Ann.
I know, because that's Ancient Artillery. It's the second one, and then when I pulled it, it gave me the confirmation 708 in the AND mod with a 1 in the parentheses.
So they're saying you did it in the wrong order, that you should have...
If you do the attack before you do the move, then you'll end the turn with the dark still.
Because you just added the darkness to strong, so you can't actually utilize it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's do the attack first, and then I'll move. Okay.
So I'll have you there. You'll do your attack. So what are the 2 cards that she pulled?
Do I hit send and pull again?
It's going
now. It's just +0. So the disadvantage I have gave me -1.
Okay, so you're going to do 1 damage to number 10. And then go ahead and pull 2 more cards.
Okay, send and pull. It was a cancel, and then it disappeared. Did you make it disappear?
Yes, Josh
because
just made it disappear.
It was a second request. It came in before you requested it.
Okay, am I good to go now?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, I see a
So,
+1 and a -1. So because of disadvantage, you get a -1. So you're going to do 1 damage to number 4. So both number 4 and number 10 have 3 damage and muddle. And now you're going to move 2 spaces back to where you wanted to, and darkness will go back into the strong column.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so who's up next, Josh?
Up next is...
Clear the cards.
The Ruined Machines.
Ruins. Devastating Tackle. So it's going to... I agree, she just can't use the darkness if she summons in this turn, is my point. Yeah, so we changed the order of how she did it. So Devastating Tackle.
that was a good thing to point out. I didn't think because I moved the darkness that it was the same as putting a new darkness on the board. Elemental infusions are added at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay. So I see what Myantos is saying. He's saying that you would have still used it because it would have technically been in waning until your turn ended, and then it would have been moved into the strong column.
Oh, they are added immediately, not at the end of the turn. Okay, so let me find the rule.
All right. So either way, we corrected it. It wound up with the
Same effect.
same end result. So
The machines.
it's going to attack 2 and then immobilize, and then Ruined Machine is going to suffer 1 damage. So, which means immobilize means that whoever it's targeting can't move on their next turn.
Yep.
That's kind of stinky. So first up is going to be numero 4, so number 4. This guy over here, this elite. So he is... Anne's darkness is not a thing to attack, right?
No.
All right. So it's got attack 2, and it's only got a movement of 1. So it could either attack you or it can attack Twitch. But you've got the lower initiative, right, Josh? So it's going to move to you. It's going to immobilize you, and then it's going to attack you for +2. So we need 2 monster modifiers because it is disadvantaged.
No. No. No.
Yeah, because attack plus 2 is kind of nasty because it's going to do 4 damage plus its modifier. Yeah. These guys are kind of mean. All right, and they pulled a -2 and a +1. So, Josh, you're going to take 2 damage.
I have 1 shield.
Okay, so you'll take 1 damage.
I'll take 1 damage. I
But
get damage token.
you retaliate.
And I do 2 damage back to it.
All right, so you do 2 damage back to it. That's number 4. So it has 3 damage right now. So he takes 2. He goes to 5. And then he takes an additional damage because the bottom of the card is Ruined Machine suffers 1 damage. So he has 6 damage out of 9 health.
Yeah.
All right, and he gets rid of his muddle token. So clear those 2 out, please. Next up is going to be this elite over here. So that is, I'm sorry, this elite over here. So he is number 10.
He's going to target me, but he can only move 1 space.
So he's going to move 1 space and that's it? Or does he not move?
He's going to move 1 space and that's it.
Okay. So that's the end.
And he still suffers the damage.
Okay, I'll take it. So he suffers a damage. He gets rid of his muddle.
That was number 10. He didn't have a muddle.
He did have a muddle.
Okay. Number 7 doesn't have a muddle?
Correct. So number 7 is over here. He is adjacent to you. He doesn't move. There is no move on the card.
Oh, so the other one I moved didn't attack me then.
Oh, look at that. You're right.
True.
So it wouldn't have moved. So then you wouldn't have taken any damage
I
from
wouldn't
that
have taken
one.
any damage.
Well, let's do this, Josh.
Yeah.
Let's say that their card pulls were for this guy here.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
That still would happen. You would take 0 damage because they have 1 less attack than the elites.
Okay.
Hey, Josh.
And that one takes 2 damage.
How difficult is it to move the frame for the cards to pop up over the element board?
Very difficult.
Okay.
All right, so then number 10 is attacking you, so he would take, not number 10, number 7.
Yep.
So he takes 3 damage then because you retaliate 2.
Yep.
And he does a damage to himself. So he's at 4 out of 6 damage right now. Cool. Thank you, Ice Chamber.
So, the elemental infusions, some abilities have an elemental affinity associated with them. If any of these symbols is visible by itself in an action's description, it means then that by performing any part of the action, the figure must infuse the battlefield with that element. This is represented by moving the corresponding element's token to the strong column of the elemental infusion table at the end of the turn in which the ability was used. At the end of every round, however, all elemental infusions will wane, moving 1 step to the left in the table from strong to waning or waning to inert.
So let's not forget that we can also do this the old-fashioned way and just move things around on the table.
Thank you.
All right, so who's up next, Josh?
Up next is going to be Twitch.
All right, so Twitch, it is your turn. So their 2 cards are Transfer of Essence and Ritual Dagger. So chat, please tell us which ones you want to do. So it looks like Transfer of Essence is their super heal, which isn't going to be very helpful at this point in
They
time.
do the bottom half, though.
Yeah, the bottom half is Strengthen, affects 1 ally within range 3. Affect 1 adjacent ally. Poison. Target 1 enemy within range 3.
The bottom right is not useful at all. So I'm assuming they're using the top
right,
Ritual
bottom
Dagger
left.
and bottom left. But they might be using bottom left for movement.
Blah, we didn't pick move 4.
Guys, I know we're talking about old-fashioned way. Can we move it so that the elevator appears closer over Josh's head and, like, Josh got that white space above his head? That way maybe the cards won't cover the board so much. Yeah! Yeah! Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you could reach both those guys on your side of the board.
Yeah, you can reach both of the cannons on this side of the board with your range 2.
At the cannon, I was talking about the ruined machines.
Oh, yes, they can, you say, with range 2?
Move 2.
Move 2, so they can move, yeah, to either this elite or that one, to standard? Is that what you're saying, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
They could stand in the pebble spot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That's true. You could stand in the pebble spot.
But we don't say anything about the pebble spot until round 4, right? Like, it says, like, oh, for now it doesn't do anything, and then round 4. So we're safe for this round and the next round at the least, right?
Yeah,
sure, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah. Use Transfer Essence to move 2, then attack Ruined Machine 4. So Transfer of Essence, they're going to use the base move 2. So then the Ruined Machine, I guess they would go after the Elite because the Elite's nastier. So 1, 2 to get further away from the cannons.
Sure.
Probably best to avoid the Pebble. Machine 4 sounds good, unless they are Cocoa Pebbles.
Ooh.
They're actually Fruity Pebbles. So then they are going to attack with Ritual Dagger, which is going to be 3 damage.
Yep. They are muddled, so they're going to grab.
Okay, so we need 2 Twitch modifiers. This attack is going to be... can you hide those, please, Josh?
Yep.
This attack is going to be for 3 damage plus your modifier. You're attacking number 4. Number 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4 damage on it already, out of a possible 9. Let's see.
They're going to...
Plus 2 would be great here.
the leaf is going to go into strong.
-1, +1. So they're going to take the -1. So they're going to hit it for 2 damage. All right. So let's see. 4, so it's at 6 now. So he's got 3 health left. And, sorry, what'd you say?
The leaf goes into strong.
The leaf goes into strong. Take my strong leaf.
And then last up is the ancient artillery.
The cannons.
The cannons.
All right, so they're attacking +0, no movement. All adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage, so there are no adjacent enemies. Their attack has 5 range, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Josh's 2, 3, 4, 5. Josh and Twitch are in range for both of them. Josh has the lower initiative, so it's going to attack Mr. Josh.
Okay.
So the cannons are not muddled because they're cannons. So we need 2 monster modifiers to be pulled.
Cannons can be muddled.
That's true. These cannons
Just
can
haven't. They can also be poisoned.
And they can be poisoned.
Wound.
Like we had this conversation. Just because they're cannons doesn't mean they can't be, COVID-19 mancer. You guys are ridiculous.
All right. So this cannon down here is going to attack Josh for 6 damage. Here, so Josh will be discarding a card.
I don't. What's the other one attacking me for?
The other one is going to be attacking you for 3 damage.
I would still be alive.
Do you have a way to heal yourself back up that is better than discarding a card?
Stop, pause, hold the presses here. The cannons do have disadvantage because they're on a different level than us.
Okay.
So this one's actually going to take... Yeah, this is why... this one will... This is only the first cannon attack.
Okay,
so he
gets
does
+0.
3 damage.
I have a shield, so that's...
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay,
All right.
Cool.
All right, sorry about that. Josh, can you clear those out? Yep, they are definitely disadvantaged still. My bad on that one. They are still 1 level lower than us.
It's a little rough with the physical setup. I can totally see how you would consistently overlook the disadvantage because...
So, and just to let you know, it specifies to put 2 tokens on this side of the board here to specify what level they're at, and then as they get above us, they'll go to this side of the board. So it does have a mechanism for it. So +2 or +0, so this one will be doing 3 damage also to you, Josh.
2 damage because I have a shield.
That's correct. I could take care of you a little bit this next turn.
Okay, I can take care of myself a little bit too.
Well, fine, never mind then.
I'm not going to say no to it, but I'm at 8 health.
Josh doesn't need you.
I still have more health than all of... Well, Matt and I have... Matt has 9 health.
Yeah. You still have more health than everyone but me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right, fair enough. All right, so clear that out.
Still okay.
Who's up next?
That's it.
All right.
It's in the round.
So, Josh, can you put... does anyone want to take a short rest? I don't think so. I'm not taking a short
good.
rest. So, Josh...
Chris, how about you guys?
Can you put up a poll for what Twitch wants to do now?
Yeah,
or
that's
put up
Why
the
am I
selection
tired?
process?
The selection is up. Matt, we're going to go next to round 3. The 2 elements are going to wane.
Wayne.
Is there any more text you have to read in the book? Or
Not yet.
Okay, just checking.
So now the elevator shaft is even with us. So now here's...
No advantage, no disadvantage.
Right. But here's the thing. Is next round, those cannons are going to gain advantage.
If we take a step this way,
It'll help.
it'll help.
The cannons are going to get real mean, though.
I can't move this turn.
How much health do the cannons have?
The cannons have 9 health each.
How much health do the ruined machines have? The one next to me,
The base one?
the base one.
That is number 7, I believe. So he has 2 health left.
How much health do the 2 elites on the top have?
This elite that is closest to your character has 5 health left. The elite over here has 3 health left.
Definitely doing that.
Josh, can you take out the guy in front of you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you can take out the one with how much health, Josh?
The white one, the normal one. I can't move. The objective of this scenario is just make it to the bottom of this elevator.
As of right now.
We don't know how long that is. Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do here. So you can't move, Josh?
I can't move.
You really are ruining some things for me, just letting you know. Maybe I can't help you out, FYI.
That's fine. I think I'm gonna do some setup here.
Okay.
I'm not going terribly fast though. So this monster might kill himself attacking me first before I do anything to it.
I mean, that might be fine also.
And then I'm just kind of not doing anything. I have like a half setup on my turn. And then my attack's kind of useless.
Okay.
I'll give you guys a minute. I'm going to be right back.
Ripe? He'll be ripe back. Yeah, I'm okay with this. That's not terrible for a setup turn. All right, so I got Josh's 2 cards. Anne, are you ready with your cards?
Of course not.
And chat, please remember to go to that frosthaven.twistgaming.tv link, and you can play along and pick some cards with us.
Thought I had.
You thought wrong.
I know. Poopy.
Pooper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it back down.
Still waiting on Anne, we see.
I mean, what else is new?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm
Should
okay
have
with
done
this.
something. a little differently.
Josh, how fast are you going?
I'm not going very fast at all.
I'm going kind of middle of the pack.
A little later in the middle.
Because I'm going slow this round. It's like we're going to Kokomo. We're going to get there fast,
but
but
then
I'm going to take
make
it slow.
All the bottoms are moves and all the tops are attacks. That's interesting.
That's typically the layout of them. Some of them are a little different.
Maybe not with Anne's deck.
The robots can't be wounded or poisoned, right?
That is correct.
The cannons can, though.
So the 2 things that I'm really good at ain't happening. This doesn't really help me.
Can't poison the
That doesn't-
machines.
Do I have to?
Do you have to what, Anne?
Do I have
To finish your
to
sentence.
use both abilities?
You could use the basic on any of them, too.
Yeah, I don't even want to do that though.
If you can't do it, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, you could just choose not to move if you don't have to.
And I have to play 2 cards, right?
Yep.
It's only 3 rounds in. How can you be out of good cards already?
You'd be surprised.
We should move 3 instead of move 6, since that is a loss. Move 3 should be good enough.
I can't move. The cannon's just gonna blow at me still.
You're gonna get
It's just like want to move like one spot.
You're gonna get blasted to smithereens right now.
And I'm not healing this turn either.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not healing you either. Sorry, pal.
I have a persistent card that gives me +2 heal every time I heal. I'm putting that into play.
That's nice.
Move 3 is actually move 5 for reasons. For what reasons?
All right, it looks like Anne got her 2 cards. So
I think Chat's got some cards picked. So let's.
Yep, I'm gonna request the ruined machines and the artillery.
Well, that's done.
There's a lot of background chatting going on in the Anne household over there.
Oh, it must be David. David, Bubby, you're a little loud, Lovey.
Bubby Lovey.
Bubby, Lovey.
All right, so Josh, close out the voting.
They were switching some cards out.
Oh, okay.
Let's toggle.
Matt's just really excited to go.
I'm just gonna hide those so that way they don't see it.
I pulled it. They're good.
Oh, you stopped it already?
Yep.
All right, so we've got... Ooh, Ancient Artillery's going fast this turn. Damn it. So the cannons are going fast with 17, and then the other guys are signal jamming with a 56.
Okay.
Oh, good. That actually works out nicely on my turn.
So Anne's going 11.
Anne's going fast?
Yep, I'm going fast.
Matt, what are you doing?
I have a 47.
I have Twitch with their higher one, which is a 70.
And Josh, you have a 61.
61. Okay.
Who's up first?
Anne.
I don't like that.
So I'm using Deepening Despair and Forceful Spirits. I don't actually want to use anything on the Deepening Despair card. I could use it for the basic action of move 2, but like I don't want to go anywhere either.
Okay.
So I'm just discarding that card because I gotta.
Can I ask why you don't want to go anywhere?
Because
never
my
mind.
next card, my attack is a range 2.
Never mind. I thought that you were
Oh, actually,
Twitch.
I do need to step up.
Yeah, because you're not within range 2 of anyone.
Of this, well, I'm in range. It's corner to corner, right? So I'm range 2 to the elite. Oh, am I 3 away?
Yeah, you're 3 away because it's number of hexes. Corner to corner is only for line of sight.
1, 2. Okay, so then let's use the basic 2 movement for Deepening Despair to put me in range. And since I have target 2, can I get into range of both of those elites?
No.
So you were here. If you go range 1, 2, yes.
Well, you go there, you get disadvantage on the one adjacent to you, though.
Yeah, but she's attacking 2.
Yeah.
I think it's smarter to attack the 2, right? Even if I am getting disadvantage?
I would prefer if you didn't move into that spot because I was going to hit that guy and you're moving into the only space that I can move into. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that much.
How much health do they have?
Oh, never mind. I just realized I did something really dumb.
Same move next
But
time.
it's only 3 and 5, right? And this is an attack 2, and I'm going to be using that darkness element, so it'll be attack 3, right? So as long as I don't get a negative modifier, then I'm going to take out the 1 elite anyway.
Yeah, no, go ahead and attack both of those guys because I just realized I did something dumb.
Ice Chamber said move next to Matt, but that would still put me out of range of the second elite. Oh, but I could do the regular guy.
I think Josh is going to take care of the regular guy.
I'll take care of the regular guy.
So is it more advantageous for me to take out the regular guy or to do a little bit of damage to the elite so that Josh has something like...
Josh cannot move, so him taking out that regular guy is the only thing that's going to be beneficial for him to do this turn.
I can't move.
Right above Matt, she can attack the elite and the normal. Yeah, disadvantage to the elite.
Yeah, I think the disadvantage is probably your better bet, to be honest.
All right, so and
okay, so then
whole 2 modifiers.
So for the first attack, 1. Why am I pulling 2?
Because you're disadvantaged.
Oh, 1 for each attack. Why am I disadvantaged?
Because you're adjacent to him. If you're adjacent...
Oh, because I'm adjacent to 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
-1. So that one's going to get attacked too.
All right, so that is which number, Josh?
Um,
That's number 7, I think, right?
I can't see it.
Oh, my goodness. No, that's 10.
Don't worry, Ice Chamber can see it.
All right. So that's number 10. He had 4 damage. You're doing 2 more, so he's got 6 damage. So he has 3 health left.
And then I can push 1.
Yeah, for number... This is number 7. No, that's number 4. I don't know who's number 7. I guess the regular's number 7.
So I can push 1?
Yeah, I
just
said
push 1.
yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lisa. So I want to push him, like, away from me.
Okay.
Oh, can I push him straight up?
Yeah.
I want to do that so that he remains adjacent to the summon token and not up all of my growth.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull the 2 modifier cards for the second
Just
attack.
1.
Ah! I only need 1. It doesn't matter. I really wish I didn't. Okay, it's a -2. So that one was only 1 damage.
All right.
Should I push him as well?
Okay.
Can't hurt.
Is it
Well,
advantageous?
I don't
to,
know. It might hurt Twitch. You might want to ask them.
Twitch is D. Should I push that guy anywhere?
Push it.
I can push it in any direction, right? It doesn't have to be
No,
opposite
it
of
has
me.
to be away from you.
So, but could it be
Be towards the wall.
next
shoot
to
the other one.
like?
It could be here. It could be here. It could be here. It just can't be here. Who's pulling stuff right now? Why does it say everybody pull?
I don't know.
How much health does he have still, Matt? He has 2 health left. I don't know what they're pulling right now.
And the second card Anne requested.
Then don't push him. All right, so Anne, you're going to leave him where he is.
Okay.
All right, so who's up next, Josh? Canones!
The Cannons.
All right, so the Canones are going. They are on the same level as us, so they have no disadvantage or advantage. So the Cannons have push 2, target all adjacent enemies. That's no one. Then they have shield 2, so the Cannons are going to get 2 shield, but then they're going to have -2 attack. So right now, the Cannons have a range of 5, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either Twitch or Josh for both of them. So
It's me. I have lower initiative.
All right, so Josh has the lower initiative. They're both attacking you, Josh, for -2 attack. They've got 3 damage naturally. So I'm going to request 2 monster modifiers. The first one is going to be for cannon number 3, and the second one's going to be for cannon number 4. I'm going to hide those really quickly. Cannon number 3 and cannon number 4. And the cannons have shields now. They went whoosh.
But they're shooting through their shields. That's why the damage isn't as much.
That makes perfect sense. It's shield 2, attack -2. It's perfect trade-off. +1 for both.
Okay.
So they're going to do 2 damage
And
each.
I have a
Jam
shield
of
for each of them.
You have a shield for each of them, so each one's going to do 1 damage to you.
1 damage each, so I'm going to lose 2 more health.
Yep.
I'm going to get another experience.
All right, can you hide those poles, please? So those are from my Antos and Anne's pajama pants.
All right.
you didn't know my pajama pants were sentient, didn't you? Now you're soup to jelly. You want
Matt,
some
you are
sentient
next.
pajama pants too?
Matt is next.
Yep.
All right. So I am dumb here, and I played the wrong cards.
Good job.
Because it didn't register with me that this one had no movement on it. So I played Systems Reboot, so I am doing the slow action on this, which is recover 2 cards from your discard pile. So
you could just
That's
use the
not
basic
terrible,
move.
though.
this isn't the card that's affected. The other card's the one. Oh, I see what you're saying. I could just move 2 instead.
Just move 2 instead of recover 2 cards.
No, because my move 2, the only thing it would put me adjacent to, potentially,
Is the one I'm
is
gonna kill.
the one that Josh is going to kill. So I'm not too worried about that. So I'm just going to recover 2 cards from my discard pile to my hand. So, I mean, that's, all things considered, that's not bad. And then I was going to do Power Leak. I, for some reason, thought I had movement on that card, and I was going to run in and attack 4 on one person and kind of do a big Kamehameha hit and then muddle myself. But I'm an idiot and didn't realize I don't have any move. So
Okay. So you don't muddle yourself. That's good.
I'm going to get muddled anyways.
No. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a built-in stamina potion, which is really neat. All right.
All right, so next up is the machines.
All right, so Signal Jam. They're going to move +0, then muddle all targets within range 2, and then take a damage. So actually, Josh, you're not going to hit that one back. You're not going to hit that one back because he's not hitting you.
I'm not. Yeah, so I get to actually hit it, which is good.
Yeah. You can use the top basic. You can use the basic top. So there's.
He was talking about the Signal Jam card.
Yeah. So first up is going to be number 4. So number 4 is this guy here. He is not going to move. He's not going to move because he's adjacent.
Yep.
He is going to muddle Twitch as well as
Anne. As well as me.
Yeah. So you 3 are muddled.
He's going to take a damage.
He's going to take a damage. So number 4 takes damage. 5, 6. He's got 1 health left. Would have been great if he self-destructed.
Number 10's going to go.
Number 10's going to go. So he is going
to
move towards Anne. So Anne would get muddled, but she already is. Twitch would get muddled, but they already are. And then number 7's going to go. Number 7's going to stay where
Number 10 takes a damage.
Number 10 does take a damage. Thank you, Josh.
Is he dead?
Number 10 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now 7. He's got 2 health left.
Okay.
And now number 10's going to go. Or no, number 7's going to go, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 7, 2 health left. Number 7's going to go. He's going to muddle me and Josh, but Josh is already muddled. Then he takes a damage. Number 7 now has 1 health left.
All right.
All right. Who's up next?
Next up is me.
You're slow.
Yeah, so let's show off the cards.
Oh, yeah, it would help if I showed off your cards. So you've got Continuous Health and Bloodletting. So which one are you doing first?
Just to continuous health, we're going to do the bottom of that. So the next 6 times you perform a heal attack.
Add +2 heal.
+2 heal.
Perform a heal, not a heal attack.
Or heal, yes.
Then you're going to do the top of Bloodletting.
Top of Bloodletting.
Which is attack 3, and if this kills the target, move the character token of one of your persistent abilities back 1 space.
Yep, so I'm going to...
You've never seen Josh jump over the table, put his palm on your head, and say, "You're healed!" for his heal attack?
I got -1, Matt.
So you got -1. It's still going to do 2 damage, which means that it is going to kill him.
And I'm going to take Unbreakable, which is about to actually get to this card. I'm going to push it back 1. So I still have some more shields left.
It's whenever one of these die, right? Not just an elite?
Yep.
Okay. That's you. All right, who's up next? Oh, really, Josh? That's
cool. Twitch.
All right, so you've got Eternal Torment, and you've got Malicious Conversion. So which card do you want to do? So I'm looking here. Eternal Torment is a loot. I don't think they're using it for the loot. Malicious Top. Maybe they are using it for the loot. I don't know. So that is attack 4. If this attack kills the target, play a Summons Shambling Skeleton action from a card in your discard pile without suffering to damage. Oh, that's really nice.
But they're going to lose that card. That's going to be a trash card.
Oh, that's true. So I see 1 vote for Malicious Conversion Top. And then I see another vote for base attack on Eternal Torment and then move 5 from the bottom of Malicious. Using Earth. Josh, say Earth.
Earth.
Thought you would say Earth.
Earth.
So, Ice Chamber...
Josh, what's the name of the crab in Little Mermaid?
All right.
Earth.
So, Myantos and Ice Chamber. And you two need to have a fight to the death now to see whose advice we use.
Matt, didn't I use Darkness last time? So doesn't that... Or did I add it in?
You added it back.
Yeah, I used it. So...
I thought.
No, I just used it.
Okay.
Oh, you just used it?
Yep, so that should go into Inert.
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 Ice Chamber saying we have plenty of cards. Let's go for the sure kill. How do you feel about that, Josh?
I mean, it also puts the Skelly on the board.
That's true. Without them taking the 2 damage from it.
Without them taking the 2 damage for it.
I guess it depends on how many rounds are left. Yeah, I should go for the kill. All right, so I'm seeing some votes for going for the kill, so they're going to go for the kill. So they
draw 2 modifier cards because they are muddled.
All right, so chat, we need 2 modifier cards there. And let's see what we get. So it's attack 4 plus the modifier. They're attacking this guy right here.
Yep. How
So
much health does he have?
that's number 4. So number 4 has... it's going to be close. They've got 1 health left.
1 health.
I think the fact that it summons the Skelly is kind of the tipping point on that one.
Oh, they got the null card.
No!
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. So does it still summon the Skelly?
What's the card say?
If the it's only if it kills a target.
Yep.
So they lose the card.
They get an XP.
That icon in the bottom right corner, the nullify, the arrows in the circle, does that mean that their modifier deck gets reshuffled back
Yep.
together, right?
It does.
Great success. Well, that stinks. So then you two have the base movement from the other, and I'm assuming they're going to use that to run away from the cannons.
Yeah. They're gonna get darkness and you already did that.
Oh yeah, look at that. I'm assuming that's where you wanted to move. Let me know if you wanted to go somewhere else. I moved you in between me and Anne. All right, so who's up next?
That's the end.
This is the end. All right, so it is round 4.
Anyone want to do a short rest?
I'm okay for now. And the cannons are now...
What about
The cannons...
It's not the Matt show.
Can you just let me
Does
finish,
Twitch
Anne?
want to do?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
The cannons are now 1 level higher than us, so they have advantage. Apologies. So does Twitch want to do a short rest, as Anne was saying?
Oh,
How many cards do they have left, Josh? Is it resting time?
6 cards. They're fine.
I'm not seeing anyone voting for short rest, so, you know.
I think we're good.
No short rest. All right, so guys, guess what? What were once pebbles are now stones and cracked brick. Fist-size hunks of rock have begun to fall from above and then crash loudly onto the metal floor. You keep clear of the stony shower, but now more pebble dust is beginning to fall elsewhere. Not only that, but more machines begin to crawl up from under the elevator, and a new alcove appears on the other side of the shaft.
Do do do.
oh no.
There, attach it, and then I'll... You gotta... there you go. Come on.
But that means he has to get up out of his chair, Matthew.
All right.
How dare you?
How chair you? All right.
How chair you.
So, Josh, what are the boulders?
They're in there. They look like boulders.
Did anyone ever say how helpful you really are? Are these boulders?
I think so.
Do they look like boulders?
A little bit. There's another one that looks a little bit more like a rock, I think. Those look like mossy rocks or something. I don't know.
So rude.
All right.
No, there should be like it should be like a rock shape.
Okay.
Not a hexagon
I'm going to
shape.
give you this. There you go.
These, Matt.
Okay, so you could put them on the board.
I don't know where they're going.
That's red. How many red rocks are there?
Colorblind.
So your shadow is now under a rock?
Shadow's on top of a rock? I don't know.
I guess.
Shadow is a rock.
It's a shadow. It's just a shadowy rock now, right?
It's a shadow of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That sounds good.
All right, so Josh, we need to spawn 2 ruined machines.
You have...
I know. I need help here. Let's see, I'm going to have you set... hold on. Jesus. All right, so we're going to spawn 2 ruined machines at each hex H and 1 ruined machine at each hex G.
Normal or elites?
They're all elite for 4-character games.
Okay.
So we need
How many more do you need?
3 elite ruined machines.
You have 1 right there. I'll give you 2 more.
All right. Thank you, boss. All right, so this is here. So what did I say? G and H? Yeah, G and H. So that is now 1.
Do we need more cannons?
That's now 1. Give me 1 second. Yes, we will need more cannons. That's now 1. All right. Set up a new A tile as depicted. Yep. So we're gonna need cannons.
The elites or
Yeah, they're both gonna be elites.
kind of elite pieces. FYI, both cannons are elites. We just don't have a base for it. All about that base.
No rebels.
The same positioning.
No. So one's gonna go in line with that guy.
So here.
Closer here.
Okay.
And then the other one's gonna go here.
This one's really nasty then.
So those are both elites.
Hey, are there more boulders falling? Because the whole screen is shaking. So I was just wondering if the rumbling is coming from the boulders.
Yeah, that is true. So, and now pebbles are raining down again onto space number B. Number B.
Number B. My favorite number.
How many B's are there? There's one B.
It's a 13. It's just really close together.
I thought it was an 8 that laid down for too long.
Okay, so there's a pebbles are raining on my head right now. Pebbles are raining on my head. And we're going to check on that on round number 7.
Okay.
So, Josh, these 2 tokens are on that side of the elevator. So that elevator is now, that platform is now 2 spaces below us.
Okay.
So you're going to be in charge of maintaining that one.
Okay.
Kind of a 13.
Lovely.
Could you move that one token for a little further in the frame?
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so, yeah, things are going to get real fun now. So it's our turn. Do you have the voting up for Twitch?
Yeah, bonus up for Twitch.
And have you selected all of your cards yet?
Yeah.
Somehow
I was trying to see how this was going to impact what I wanted to do.
Yeah, this is...
Those elites have 9 health? Oh, that's a regular, not an elite?
No, it's an elite. We're just out of elite bases.
Oh. They have 9 health?
Yeah. This is really mean. I'm going fast.
The 2 elites in front of me, they're pretty low health, right?
These 2 are indeed low health. This is a fresh guy.
Yeah. Don't really want to do that.
I don't know if I want to do this. Let's have some fun, I guess?
Yeah, I'm doing some weird stuff. Here you go, Matt.
I'm kind of going mid, and I'd like to use that darkness element. I don't have anything really great
This beat
right
is sick,
now.
Matt.
Hmm?
This beat is sick, Matt.
I don't get it.
Let's have some fun.
This beat is sick. Do you want to take a ride on a disco stick?
There we go.
I got it now.
Oh, hey, that says my phone battery power is 1%, which is not good for the fact that I'm talking to you on the phone. I should probably... Yeah, that. I should probably that.
Okay. Let's... Yeah, I guess I could do this. This will be interesting.
This is 10%. That's fine.
I'm gonna kind of Leroy Jenkins it into one of the fresh guys.
You guys are...
That's really loud.
Oh,
Huh?
that.
That is extremely loud.
Sorry.
Josh, you have your cards? You do.
I do.
And do you
I
have
don't know
your
if it's the right
cards?
move, but
I do.
I have cards.
Can you go back to the other view?
They're already pushed.
All right. So we need cards for the artillery and the ruined machines. You know, I thought we were in pretty good shape until all of a sudden double the stuff just came out on the field. I'm going really fast, by the way.
Double the stuff, double the pleasure.
Double the pleasure, double the fun. the Doublemint gum commercial.
Are these double stuffed Oreos?
No. All right. Close it out, Joshua. Oh, boy. Okay. So this is mean. All right, so they've got a 31 for the Ruined Machines, and they've got a 46 for the Ancient Artillery.
Okay. Anne's got a 28.
I've got a 10.
Yeah.
10.
And what does Twitch have?
28.
81.
91.
Anne's reading comprehension is a little off today.
But the lower initiative
the
of the
card they
two is
played
the 81.
first.
Like, did they intentionally want to go that slow?
That's apparently what they picked.
It's not my reading comprehension. I don't know why you
And
guys
what is mine?
31.
All
be
right.
going slow, yeah.
So I'm going to go. No, Anne's going to go first.
No, she's not.
Oh, sorry. Matt's going to go first. No, she can't read.
Whose reading comprehension is bad?
Josh. All right, so I am going to... What am I going to do?
Yeah, they went slow so they don't have to target Anne.
All right, so I'm going to do Twin Strike first. So I'm going to move 3, and because I'm moving fast, I'm going to gain Retaliate 2, and I'm going to put, what is that, Wind into Strong? These two should be waning now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're farting.
Yeah,
To
farting.
propel you faster.
So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Is that what I want to do? I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. And so I've got my Retaliate 2. Then I'm going to do Reckless Augmentation. So I'm going to attack 3. And what are you opening? Reckless Augmentation, so it's attack 3, but I'm moving fast, so it's going to do an additional +3, but I'm going to take a damage. So Josh, give me 1 damage.
Okay.
Give me an experience.
Okay.
Yeah, problem is Ruined Machines aren't attacking. That's a good point. I kind of missed out on my opportunity there, but whatever.
You could have done the bless for yourself. And you switched it.
No, I don't want to do that. That's fine.
Okay.
It's just that I don't get the Retaliate, but that's okay.
Okay.
So then you have more attacks on the other card. It's 2 attacks of 2 on the other card, which is meh. Sorry, where did I start? I started over here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so 1, 2. Yeah, so I couldn't have gotten over to the cannons and done what I wanted to do anyways, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the big ol' attack on the new guy that just came out.
Okay.
So I do have Muddled on me, so I'm going to draw 2.
You dropped a modifier card onto the table.
I did? Oh.
Just shuffle it up if you want.
Okay. How many cards, Josh?
2.
That was from last time. No, like how many cards did I cut it in?
82.
Okay, so I'm just going to take the whole deck and put it on the bottom of itself. And I drew a +0 and a +0. So I get a +0, but I do 6 damage.
It's good. It's not negative.
Not a negative, that's the important thing. So that's number 2. So number 2 takes 6 damage. He's got 3 health left.
A recommendation that some people have is, Matt, is to count down with the health. So it's easier to see. If you wanted to do that. It's a random fact.
I don't want to.
Okay.
All right. Is that the end of my turn? Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Cool.
Okay. Now it's Anne's turn.
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm going to be using Black Barrage and Lingering Rot. I didn't realize the cannons were coming. They're probably going to have also range 5, so what I'm worried about is that one elite cannon. Like,
They're both
anywhere on the
elites.
board, you're kind of subject to attack, right?
That one elite cannon that's 1 space closer is definitely can hit the middle of the board, so you're getting attacked there. The other one's
And the
middle
cannon
of the
from the
board
other side can also reach to the middle of the board, right? One,
no, they
two.
could reach almost up to the middle.
1 row before the middle.
So the cannon on the right can hit the middle, and the cannon on the left can hit all the way up to the other row. So anywhere on the board, like there's no blind spots, right?
The middle row
This
is
is
a blind spot to like.
This is the safest spot right here.
How do I... get there? I'd need 1, 2, 3 movement, right?
That's correct.
And I can't really. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Matt's going to get
5.
attacked by
Is
the
my
two cannons
shadow
over
token
here anyway.
safe?
What did you say?
Matt's going to get attacked by the cannons anyway, unless you get closer than he is.
Yeah, I've got it at lower initiative.
Is my shadow token safe?
That's not true, though, Josh. Look at the cannon's attack card.
Oh, yeah, it depends where she is.
Don't stand around me.
Yeah.
I feel like the shadow token is safe, but I've asked. And
You can't go on the shadow token because that's on a boulder.
Yeah.
Everything the shadow touches, you don't go there.
I don't want to move. I don't want to move up and to the left because I don't want to be adjacent to the 2 monsters in case they attack. But I guess I'm just as vulnerable
Yeah,
in that middle row.
The ruined machines are not attacking in.
Oh, okay. So then move me 1 up and to the left in front of the shadow token.
No, in between the... Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can't move through an enemy, right?
Nope.
Right. So that's the bottom of Lingering Rot. I'm not going to use poison because they can't be poisoned.
Right.
And then I'm going to use the top of Black Barrage, which is a attack 2, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to hit that elite all the way to the right, my right of Matt.
This guy here?
Yeah.
All right. So you're actually doing 3 damage because you're using the darkness?
Correct.
All right.
You still have muddled on you, so you're going to have to draw 2
modifiers.
modifiers.
How did I get muddled on me again?
Because they muddled everyone last turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Send and pull.
+1, starting out strong.
Send and pull.
+2. So you get a +1, so you're going to do 4 damage. So that was number 2, who had 3 health left, so you're going to kill it.
Yay!
You're welcome.
That was good teamwork, and you and I killed... Here, Josh, swap the base out on that one.
High five, buddy!
Boop.
That was so good.
It's like we've done this before.
No.
All right.
Who's up next?
Up next is...
Clear your cards.
Me.
Okay.
No. Yes, it's me. Because I tied with the...
Then you go first.
I go first.
Okay. So what you going to do? So you have Fortitude and Precision Aim. So what are you doing?
I am going to use the bottom of Precision Aim.
Okay. So heal 2, range 3. Move the character token on one of your persistent skills back 1.
I'm going to move this back 1. I'm going to heal 4 to myself.
Because you've got the heal 2 from one of your abilities.
So I'm back up to 10 health.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use the top of...
Fortitude?
It's a persistent ability.
Anytime you kill an enemy, move the character token on one of your persistent injuries back 1 space. So that's just ongoing. Whenever you kill someone, you get that back. Yep. That's nice.
Though I do have 4 cards in my active slots now.
So your hand is really thin.
Yeah, my hand will be getting really thin.
Okay.
But I still have some cards in my hand. I'm okay.
All right.
Then it's going to be our machines.
All right. So the Machines are going. So they're going to latch on. So this is move +1, poison, immobilize, and it's going to target one adjacent enemy with that. So he doesn't attack you, but they hop on your back, poison you, and immobilize you, so you can't move.
So all of us are going to get poisoned and latched on.
Yay. All right. So first up is going to be, this is number 5.
Does it really matter?
I'd like to do it in order. So that's 4. This is 10. And what's this guy, Josh? 8. All right. So first up is 4. So he is going to target Anne. So he is going to latch onto you, Anne. So you are now poisoned and immobilized.
Can I have tokens, please?
Here.
Lucky me.
So then...
When you rest while immobilized, it just impacts your movement, right?
Yeah, all it does is impact your movement. So
Okay.
then next up is going to be number 5. So number 5 is going to move up adjacent to Mr. Josh. Josh, he's going to give you the old face hug, and you're going to get poisoned and immobilized. Then next up is number 8. So their movement is only 1. So they have +1 movement. So he's going to go 1, 2. So he's going to go up adjacent to Twitch. And he is going to hug Twitch, give them poison and immobilize. And then this final one's going to go, and because I've got the lowest initiative, he's going to go after me, and I'm going to get poisoned and immobilized.
Tokens right there.
So we all got poisoned and immobilized. Go team! And now, the good part is that we all got poisoned and get that extra damage. The cannon's going to come and blast our faces in.
Alright, now it's time for the cannons.
The canones! All right, so they have attack -1. They do immobilize, but we're all immobilized. You can't get double immobilized.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Doesn't matter.
You can't double stamp or triple stamp. And then he is going to attack a group of 3.
Okay.
Right? Right. So which cannons do we have here? This is cannon number 1. This is cannon number 2. I think my mic went out there. So the bottom one's cannon number 1, and the top one's cannon number 2. Then this is 3, then this is 4. So cannon number 1 is going to go. It has -1 attack, but it's got a range of 5. So it's going to want to attack the largest grouping of people that it can, or does it attack the closest?
There's no group into it. They can't attack any groups.
But what would it prefer? It would do closest one, and then it would go for groups if there was...
I believe it's closest, then it goes for groups.
Okay.
Not...
So 1, 2...
It wants to try to hit, but it...
3, 4, so it's going to attack me.
Yep.
All right, so we need 2 modifiers to be pulled because it has disadvantage.
Oh, I'm going to get my butt torn up.
I like how you said that like a little child. Like, that was, I'm gonna get my butt torn up.
I think that's a quote that someone's going to add right now. All right, let's see what happens here. And they pulled a -1 and a +0. So they naturally do 3 damage. Their attack is -1 damage, so it's going to hit me for 1.
Okay.
I'll take it. So clear those out, thank you. So we're going to need 2 more to be pulled. The one directly above it is going to be attacking Lil Omi also. So again, it's going to draw 2 because it's got disadvantage. Yep, that's quote number 298. We're almost at 300 quotes. It's impressive. Very quotable people. All right, and that is ×2 and +1. Wow. Josh's seldom movements. I like that. So that's going to hit me for 3. How much health do I have, Josh?
You have 8.
I'll take it. All right, so clear those out. Now number 3 is going to go. Number 3 has 5 range, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Josh is going to get hit.
At least the +2 is out of the deck right now.
So both of them are going to attack Josh, but they have...
So how does that work? Because I saw that there was the recycle icon
the
on the
end of the round.
×2. That happened at the end of the round. Okay.
So they now have advantage.
Yeah. It can be ×2. Which is good.
Sure, you think that. It's not going to be good.
I'm not dying this turn, so that's good.
Josh will get his butt torn up. It's fine. And he drew... There's your ×2.
The ×2 shouldn't have come back up. Have them pull one more.
Can you just push one on automatically? It's a lot faster.
Yeah.
If you could find
So
it
much
right.
more fun to see Josh's seldom movements has pulled cards.
It's that is a true statement. So +1 and -1. So they're going to get that +1. So Josh, they're hitting you for 3 damage. You've got a shield though, right?
I do have a shield.
All right, so you're going to take 2 damage.
I'm going to get another XP.
And then we're going to need 2 more monster modifiers pulled. And the final one is attacking Josh. Josh's seldom movements.
Oh, I'm actually going to take an extra damage because of the poison.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I have poison too. So I take 2 additional damage, Josh.
2?
Poison in this
They
game
both
is
hit
so
me.
interesting because I think from other games, I associate poison as you take a damage at the beginning of the round and not like it's an additional damage when you get attacked. It's
Josh, what's my health
kind of
at right
throws
now?
me.
3.
Okay. So this one did a +0, so he is going to do 2 damage to you, but
Shield 1.
shield 1 +1 from the poison, so 2 damage.
Okay.
So clear those out.
Because when your butt gets all torn up, it takes a lot of damage.
Takes a lot out of you. Who's up next?
These chambers having way too much fun with the names.
I love it. I'm so happy.
Up next is Twitch.
All right. So, you guys are playing Life and Death and Called from Beyond. So it looks like they're summoning something either way. Unless they use the base action on that. So the bottom of Called from Beyond is a 4 movement. I know Ice Chamber's been preaching that for a while. Life in Death bottom and Called from Beyond top. So Life in Death bottom, what does that read, Joshua?
The next 3 times you would suffer damage, ignore the damage.
Oh, that's nice. So they're going to play that one.
Yeah.
Then they would do Called from Beyond, in which case they would immediately ignore that 2 damage and take a token on it.
Yep.
All right, so Life and Death goes there. I'm going to put that token there. And then they are going to summon Called from Beyond, which is a Shambling Skeleton with 3 health, 2 movement, 2 attack, range 0. And they're going to gain an experience, Josh.
Going back, saying, should we ignore 2 damage now or save for later? So I think that conversation is, do they play Called for Beyond first, and then the other card? Do they want to take the 2 damage now?
That's actually a very good point, because save for later,
Okay.
I like that. All right, so they're going to take 2 damage directly then, Josh.
All right, they're down to 3 health.
And where do they want to summon their Shambling Skeleton?
Live by the bottom, die by the bottom.
I'd say probably adjacent to this guy so that it could actually
You want a
attack.
big circle, Matt.
Oh, big circle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You have them. We need a number 3. Or you can just flick it
Right
over
below
there.
Matt.
Works.
So I think Ice Chamber's in agreement with you, Matt.
Perfect. All right.
Between Matt and the Elite.
Love it. And the skeleton does not go this round, right?
No.
Okay.
About at the beginning of the next round.
Who's up next?
That's it.
All right. So that is the end. Does anyone want to short rest?
No.
So
Still good.
I have one card that's very important to me in that discard pile. I'm debating between a short rest now or a long rest. And I saw in the rules that there's a one time if I do the short rest, I have to randomly discard a card.
Yep.
And there's a way where I can mulligan that and take a damage instead.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do the short rest.
Okay.
Chat, do you
So
want
I'm
to short
going
rest?
to randomly discard a card from my discard.
All right. And so as Anne's talking about that, I will say that this far platform that just showed up is now only 1 level below us. They still have disadvantage. This other platform is now 2 levels above us, so they still have advantage, but they will go away next round. So they will be out of line of sight next round.
My Call of Doom card got trashed. I'm okay with that. That's not the super important card that I needed.
Boom.
Chat's talking about short resting, though.
Oh, okay.
Myanthus says I vote to wait.
You resting here? You resting?
They still have 4 cards.
So they've got 2 turns, minimally.
Wait. Okay, they want to wait. All right, so I'm going to open up the voting for you guys.
Things are going to get nasty in a couple turns. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I figured.
All right, so they're waiting. I got my cards ready. I'm going slow this round because I can't move anyways, so... And my health is really poopy. If anyone could help me out in the health department, I wouldn't mind that.
I can't really.
That's fine. I could help myself out. I'm just being a little bit greedy. I don't need much. I don't know much. But I know I need help.
I need to move a space away from those cannons, because then they can't hit me.
You can't move, you're immobilized.
That changes my movement. I'm going to heal the shit out of myself. Do I shield myself or do I heal?
Guys, you have immobilized. FYI. Oh, shit. When you heal with poison, you only heal the poison.
Yeah.
I think so. You have... I don't know what you did with the little status sheet.
Oh, no. Poopy. That is no bueno, senor.
It's true, Matt. Poison sucks. But you're not going to get beat up as much.
All right,
yeah, they're not immobilized now because they already went. That's the end of their turn.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you.
All right, I am going to short rest. I'm going to say that I short rested instead because I need to. I forgot about that. So I lose a card at random, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me number 1 through 6, Josh.
4.
All right. Cool. Let's do that. And we'll do that.
How much health do those 2 elites have on top again? I'm sorry, I keep on asking.
These 2 guys here?
Yeah.
So that's 10 and 4. Number 4 has 1 health, and number 10 has 2 health.
This is an overkill for that. I don't want to do that then. Oh!
I guess I'll do that. I don't know.
That though.
Stop being old move sucks.
I'm worried I might die here. I might be okay. I'm going really slow here.
I'm going fast.
You're going really slow, Matt?
Yeah.
And you're worried you might die?
Yeah.
Is your a self heal or can you heal someone else, Matt?
Self-heal.
Can you do a range heal?
No.
Let's say I heal you, you heal me.
Can't do it. Sorry, bro.
I can heal you, Matt, but you're going to owe me, like, your life.
Okay. If you could heal me, then that's going to change up my strategy a lot here.
Yeah, but if I die because I healed you, like, I'll kill you IRL.
You've got 7 health.
I'm also the one who exhausted last time.
That's true. I got your back, Holmes. I got your back.
All right.
All right.
It also means you can't, well, I mean, you can't, social distancing, and you can't. No, I'm going to heal him, socially distance heal him.
And which initiative do you want in those 2? The first one you said or the second one?
I'm sorry. Joshua, why do you care? Like, the only people who can see what order I put those cards up in are you and I, and you knew exactly which one I wanted for initiative.
You might want to go slow so you don't get targeted.
You think I should put him in I should play them in the order, the initiative for that one, so I won't get targeted because everybody else's initiative will be higher? Fine, that's what I'll do. No, I have to go before Matt. I have to go before Matt can get killed.
Okay.
All right. What do I want to do here? I gotta save that. All right. I'm ready.
All right.
Anne, are you ready? Anne's ready. So we need a artillery and ruined machine card. Ruined.
Do I have to declare my initiative now? Like, can I wait until the monsters go to figure out their initiative
no, it's how you
to decide
play
which
it.
one?
No, you don't get to switch it up. That's why it matters.
What if it's house rules?
We're not
not your
playing
house.
house rules. All right.
Oh! I could have been the... No, I couldn't.
All right. So, initiatives.
I have a 66.
66. Anne has a 26.
You have a 14.
I have a 14. And Twitch has a 28.
I didn't see what the baddies had.
A 29 and a 71.
Who's got the 29?
The machines.
I'm okay with this.
And they're actually going to attack this turn.
I'm okay
All right,
with
so
this.
first up is me. So
Are
Matt-
you going to kill all the enemies in one round?
No, not at all. Matt, can you show off my cards?
Disappointing.
You have got sustained momentum and prudent preparation.
Okay.
I want Josh to say the titles of those cards.
Prudent preparation. The top's actually really good for this. The shield 1, retaliate 1
Yeah,
is really, really good.
but do it. Don't be a pansy.
I think I need to get rid of the poison.
Yeah, I think you need to get rid of the poison.
So I'm going to get rid of the poison. I add +2 to my heal, which doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I get an XP because I added +2 to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I lose poison. I don't heal anything.
And then you're attacking 2 and then move the character token of one of your persistent injuries back a space?
Yeah.
So you can do the heal one, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So who are you attacking for 2?
There's only one guy I can attack for 2.
Yep. So that is number 5. So number 5's got full health. What are you doing to him?
Oh, I never shuffled this deck.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do it now. Everyone likes to see you shuffle.
I know.
Josh thinks it's an art form for him.
It is an
He likes having people watch him shuffle. It's like ASMR, but with cards.
-1.
So that card was 2 damage, so you do 1 whole damage.
1 whole damage.
All right, so you're hitting 5 for 1 damage. All right, who's up next?
Up next is the
Me.
Yeah, Anne, the Deathwalker.
So I am going to be playing Call to the Abyss and Rest in the Shade. I'm going to be using the bottom of Call to the Abyss
I like how she's
to place
resting.
1 shadow token in a hex within range 2. So Matt, I'm putting a shadow token right underneath of you.
I'm in the darkness.
You're in the darkness.
Okay.
I attack the darkness. Then I'm going to use the top of Rest in the Shade for Heal 2, which affects self and all allies occupying hexes with shadows, and it also moves darkness into the strong column.
So do you heal yourself for 2 then?
It says self and all allies, but I don't know if
Does it mean self in darkness and allies in darkness, or
Yeah, I think it means just the ones in darkness, in the shadows.
yeah. Right, because if not, then there would be a comma after self if it was proper grammar, right?
Yeah. So Josh, I took away my poison token.
Oh, you don't heal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Next up is Twitch.
You're a beast. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So they've got Putrid Cloud and Command the Wretched. So chat, let us know which ones you want to do. One of your summoned allies may perform move attack 0 with you controlling the action.
Or kill one of your summoned allies. Attack 2.
Summon attacks first.
Oh, yeah, the summon attacks first,
So let's hide those cards there. So Skelly is going to attack the homeboy next to him.
Yep.
So we need to pull a Twitch modifier for Skelly. So Skelly didn't get muddled. So Skelly's fine. It's Skelly Clarkson. So Skelly Clarkson has 2 base attack. So let's see what their modifier is. And it is going to be... Come on. You can do it. Times 2. All right. So Skelly's going to do 4 damage to number 8. I think that's number 8. Yeah, it's number 8. So 4 damage to number 8. And have Skelly... And then they're going to play the top of Command the Wretched to have Skelly attack again, I believe is what I read them saying.
I think they said they want them to move and then...
You want to read
The
aloud?
first bottom of putrid.
First bottom of putrid. So what does that say, Josh?
Any enemy that attacks you or any of your... Sorry. Attacks you or any of your summoned allies gains poison.
Oh, they're just using it to move to Josh.
Oh, they just want to do 2 moves to move to me? Okay.
So where would you like to move on the board?
You guys want to stand in the middle?
Here? Or do you want to go over here? Mind you,
Move
there's
to the coin?
pebbles on that spot there. Oh, they want to go over here. They want to pick up the loot.
I think... Do they want to move that one or do they want to move to the other one so they're out of cannon range?
That's a good point. Middle coin.
Okay.
All right. So they'll move there. And then they are going to use the top of Command the Wretched, which is they're going to basically use Skelly to go again.
But they want to move it to the spot they were in.
So, wait, what spot were they in?
1 spot over.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to go there and then attack with the Skelly there.
Yep.
Oh, so they're trying to get it a little bit out of range of the cannons. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so then they're going to attack, so we need a Twitch modifier to be pulled for Skelly. +2 would be great here. Be great if, like, this Skelly just, like, came out and he's just like, Super Skelly! So they're asking, why not try and kill the one next to me?
That one might die itself. Matt, do you have the overlay hidden?
Yes, I do. +0. So it would do 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, so 2 damage to this home slice over here. So that's 8. So he is now at 6 damage. So he's got 3 health left.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have killed this one. Everyone seemed to be okay with leaving that. So thanks, guys. Means a lot. It's okay, actually. I think I could take care of it, to be honest.
Okay.
So not a big deal. Who's up next?
Next up is the machines.
All right. So they are doing... I tried to help. I appreciate it day after day gaming. Fuel leak, so it's going to do move +1, attack 0, and then it's going to damage itself. So get to work, Skellies is going. So let's do them in some sort of order. So number 4 is up first. So that's this one. That's 4. That's 10. That's 8. That's 5. Yeah. So number 4 is up first. So it's going to attack Anne. So we need a monster mod to be pulled. Just one,
I just
right?
want to remind you, Matt, that, like, I healed you.
And then it's going to take 1 damage, which will kill it.
Okay.
So he's going to explode himself after he hits you here, Anne.
And does have
So
poison.
hopefully it's a cancel.
So he's going to take an extra damage.
Okay. So top +2. So he is going to do 5 damage to you, Anne.
Jesus.
Oops.
And do you want to take the 5 damage, or do you want to lose a card?
So I want to take the 5 damage.
All right, you're down to 2 health.
And he's dead. Okay. So then...
I remember it says burn a card.
Yeah, I think you should probably burn a card for that one. That's 5 damage is pretty rough, Anne.
But I can burn the card next time.
Yeah,
but it might be less damage next time.
Yeah. Because if it's 2 damage next time, you're going to have to burn it. But if you burn it for 5 damage here, then you'd be able to take 2 damage 3 times.
I have to burn something from my discard pile?
You have to burn 1 from your hand or 2 from your discard.
No, I want to take the damage.
Okay.
I have nothing from my hand. Can't I just do nothing?
No.
Oh, I guess right? Because my hand's empty?
Then you would have to do 2 from your discard pile.
I thought you did a short rest.
Oh, that's right, because it's not... Well, yeah, I have, like... Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to take the damage.
Okay.
Okay. Have fun dying?
Because you're going to get attacked again.
The cards, I know you guys are all looking at me like I'm crazy, but the cards that I have, I don't want to burned. I don't think you understand the deck that I'm working with, and maybe that's why you're looking at me like I'm stupid, but...
There's another monster that's going to attack you right now. Just letting you know. So
you have 2 health
Okay,
left.
so I'm burning something from my hand at random, right?
No, not
no,
random.
you get to choose the one that you're burning from your hand.
I don't... Yeah, okay.
Because odds are you're going to have to burn one later as well. So you might as well... You might have...
What's the base damage on those guys?
Base damage is 2.
All right, so if it doesn't draw a negative modifier, you die. But it's not going to draw another +2. Actually, if it draws a -1, so it needs to draw a -2 or a...
Null. A -2 or null are the only 2 cards that you would not have to pull for. It stinks either way. Sorry.
But does it make sense to burn a card for when it does 3 damage when you could burn the card when it does 5 damage? Make sense, Anne?
It doesn't matter.
So what would you prefer to do this round? Because it is your choice.
I'm burning a card. I gotta figure out which one.
All right.
Okay.
So then number 5 is going to go. So number 5 is going to attack Josh.
Okay.
So we need a monster mod pulled. Number 5 will give himself 1 damage. He has 7 health left. Do you have any retaliates up, Josh?
I do have an retaliate up. I'm going to do 2 damage to it.
And it drew a -2. So are you poisoned?
I am not poisoned.
So it did 0 damage to you.
Yeah.
And then you're going to retaliate for 2?
Yep.
So you're going to do 2 damage back, so he now has 4 damage done to him. 5 health left. All right, that's not so bad. So then next up is going to be number 8. So number 8 is over here. Who's got lower, me or Twitch?
It's going to attack the Skelly.
Oh, yeah, Skeleton's next to it. So we need a
I
monster.
thought you said I was getting attacked next.
You're the last one in the round.
You're getting attacked twice this round, though.
Yeah.
They drew a -1.
All right, so -1, so it's going to do 1 damage to the Skelly. All right. And then final one is for Anne. So we need a monster modifier here. Unfortunately, they pulled all the negative ones right before Anne went. So it might pull a positive modifier here, which would be no bueno. Oh, and I forgot that those 2 take damage, so 8 takes damage. And 10 will take a damage. They'll have a whopping 1 health left. -1. So your poison negates that, so you'll take 2 damage from this attack.
So you're at 5 health.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would have killed you if you didn't.
Yeah. Well, she would have had to discard a card.
She would have discarded a card, but she'd be at 2 health instead of 5 health.
Yeah. It's a net positive for you. All right, so get rid of that card. Who's up next?
Up next is you, Matt.
Yay! All right, so Anne took away my poison, and for that I am forever in her debt, and I will attempt to heal you as soon as I can, Anne, I promise. So first up, I am going to do Drive Recharge. So I heal 2, but because I'm going slow, I am going to heal an additional 2. So heal me 4, please, Josh.
All right, so you got 7.
And then I am going to do the base attack on kinetic transfer. Because I don't want to put the fire element into play because I'm metagaming a little bit here. But so I'm going to do 2 damage to this guy here. So I need a modifier pulled, and I pull a +1. So I am going to do 3 damage. He's got 1 health left, so he's dead. Yay, go team. Go team.
Skelly.
Go team.
Go team.
Thank you. All right, so who's up next?
Up us is the cannons.
Oh, boy. All right,
Gotta
so
hear them roar.
the cannons have attack 0. All adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. Matt, you're allowed to know what is on the monster's attack cards once they're pulled, so it isn't metagaming. I'm thinking of future monster attack. I guess that doesn't even matter yet because it's going to wane before then, so it doesn't even make a difference. All right, so the Ancient Artillery is going. They have 5 range. They're going to get +0 to their attack. So number 1 is going to go first. This is numero uno here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's going to attack the Skelly.
Attack Skelly because Skelly's got a lower initiative than me.
Yes.
All right. So we need 2 monster modifiers to be pulled because it does have disadvantage.
That advantage?
Yeah.
I gotta cancel.
Oh,
Yeah, gotta cancel.
sorry, I'm not showing it on the screen. They got to cancel, so that does 0 damage to Skelly. So then the next one's going to go.
Discard. Discard, okay.
All right, and so we need 2 more monster modifiers. This one's also going to attack Skelly. Because Skelly is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 away. And these do a base of 3 damage. So some minuses would be good here so Skelly doesn't get hurt. I don't want Skelly to go away. He's my friend. -1. So it does 2 damage. Skelly's got 2 health left. So kill Skelly. Sorry, Skelly.
Day After Day Gaming says 1 attacks Matt.
The one in the back is closer to Matt. It is
believe so.
1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away from me. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. It does attack me.
Yep.
I lied. I was looking at the monster, not the Skelly. So it's going to do 2 damage to me and not the Skelly.
You just gonna take it?
Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. What's
All
my
right.
health at? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, you're not poisoned anymore. So you're
And so this guy's going to go. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away from Josh.
Yep.
So 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces.
both
Okay.
gonna hit me.
So they're both
With
going to hit
advantage.
Josh. They both have advantage, so we need. I'm going to ask for 4 monster modifiers. The first 2 are for cannon number 3, and the second 2 are for cannon number 4. So the first one, that's actually a pretty good pull.
Yeah, not a bad pull. I can't.
So this one's going to do 4 damage to you.
Okay.
You've got shield 1, right?
No, I don't have a shield anymore.
Okay. Do you want to take that 4 damage? Do you want to take those broken wings and learn to fly again?
I have 5 health. I need to lose a card.
All right, so Josh is going to burn a card from that one. Does it reshuffle every time? Because we had one of the negative mods that round.
Yeah, the shuffling's not great, but you had negative. We didn't have a -2 this round, I don't think. Did we?
I don't remember, to be honest.
It does auto shuffle at the moment. All right, so I lost a card.
All right, so then the second one is going to do 2 damage to you, Josh.
2 damage I will take.
All right, and clear everything out.
Clear.
Cool. So that is the end of the round.
That is the end of the round.
Does anyone want to short rest?
I will short rest. I
I'm
only have 1 card left.
going to keep the party going here. So these elements go down. We're going to go up to round number 6.
Chat wants to short rest, Matt.
All right, so chat's going to short
You're
rest.
gonna need to grab a card. So Matt, I'm gonna give you the discard cards they have, so you can draw one at random.
Cool.
So let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Command the Wretched,
Got it.
the Damned Horde,
Got it.
Dark Tidings,
Got it.
Internal Torment.
Is that like Eternal Torment?
Yeah, Eternal Torment.
Okay,
sorry.
cool.
Future Cloud.
I don't have that one at all here. Oh, it's probably one of their new guys that they added in. Yep, got it.
They're saying they want to wait. They want to wait.
They
to get
wanna
rid of
wait?
the poison. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I'll toggle the round back on for you. I got to shuffle up my cards.
And I'm going to go fast this round. So this now goes away. These cannons are gone.
Matt, pick a number 1 through 6.
7.
1 through 6, Matt.
5.
Does Josh need to redo his stack data structure for his card draw deck?
Not sure what the.
Josh, just do your turn.
I just need to. I need to redo how the shuffle works for the monster modifiers, or for the modifier decks, because I had incorrect knowledge on it, and I haven't updated it. It's a small update, actually. Just haven't done it.
I like how you defended yourself there. It's no big deal. I could do it just fine.
It's toggling a flag in the database for it.
Anne, are you planning on moving?
Oh, those guys are gone now?
No.
Yeah, those guys are gone. That elevator goes away.
These guys are on our level now, right?
Yeah, we are now. They got on our level, so
Okay.
we're all even with each other. So they no longer have disadvantage, nor do they have advantage. Anne, are you gonna move?
Matthew, did you you reached all the way across the table to where Josh could have reached?
Because he did this. He pointed like this.
Tiny T-Rex arms. I'm not moving.
Good.
Matt, how much health does the elite have next to me?
5, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5 health left. Pooh. And can you move?
But you, it would change what I do. Okay, so I have some attacks that I can chain up, right? So I can use these darkness tokens and summon these darkness tokens and kind of move them around the board and attack things. So I was kind of going to put some more shadow. I was going to load up with some more shadow tokens on the board and then put them into position. Those cannons will be there for 2 more rounds, right?
3 more.
And then
3 more rounds.
This round and 2 more after that, right?
Yep.
And then I can't imagine we only have 2 elevator levels, so I assume there's going to be more stuff that pops up.
We'll find out.
So I think that I'd like to use this round to, especially since there's fewer of these machines out, to kind of prep to get these shadow tokens out.
So Matt, if we're on the half of the board closer to where I'm at, the cannons can't hit us. Correct?
That's correct. Unless they've got additional range.
Yeah. But they haven't drawn any cards that give them additional range at the moment.
Yeah, that's correct. And would you be mad if I don't help you right now?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Am I getting targeted though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're within range of that one cannon.
5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The one cannon could hit you if no one else moves. Twitch's Skelly's not going to move.
Damn.
So the skeleton would be, if the skeleton gets initiative in front of me,
Skeleton's
that would
closer,
be
so
the
it gets
target for
targeted.
that one cannon, right?
It's target
What?
closest first. Doesn't matter about the
Target's
skeleton.
what first?
The closest figure.
So if the skeleton doesn't move, that'd be the target.
Yep. And right now the skeleton's just going to attack the monster in front of him. It's not going to move, even if it goes before you. The only thing is, if the skeleton dies before that, then it's going to target Matt if he doesn't move.
So, Josh, can you take care of the guy in front of you?
Probably next. I don't think I'm going to be able to take him out this round, but next round I should. If he attacks me, I might take him out.
Okay.
I'm not worried about him, though, because he's just going to be attacking me.
Gotcha.
So I'm, like, fine just, like, playing with this guy over here. Like, don't worry about him. I could wrestle over here for a bit.
I think I'm going to move. Matt, I'm moving. But if you're doing something that's going to do something better, then
where are you moving? Ish.
Closer to the left-hand side, away from the cannon. Like, just enough to get out of the cannon.
Just moves a spot away from the cannon.
Okay.
Is all she technically needs to move.
Okay. Being a pain in my butt.
What do you want to do, Matt?
I honestly don't know what I want to do. I have a weird array of cards right now.
Did I hand you my cards already?
You did.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not going to help you out, Ann. Sorry.
So rude.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Let's do that. And then... I guess I'll do... No, that's unnecessary. Yeah, I'll do that. No, I won't do that. I'll do that. Okay. I'm good.
So, are you moving, Matt?
Yeah.
Are you moving out of range of the cannons?
Yes.
All right, so I gotta move.
I'm moving out of the range of the cannons because you said you were too.
She was willing to let you be bait for the cannons, so she could do
Yeah.
other things.
If you were gonna be cannon bait, then I was gonna change what I was gonna do.
All right, you ready, Matt?
No, because Anne keeps changing up her strategy, and I'm confused now. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Everyone wants to move away from the cannons.
Yeah, everyone's moving.
Skelly's gonna get blown up.
Probably. All right, so are we good? Everyone
Yeah.
chose their cards?
Yeah.
All right, so we need an artillery
Wait,
and a
no,
road machine.
I'm not.
You're not good.
That's not me. No, correct. I'm not good.
Okay.
So they have their 2 cards picked, so stop theirs, Josh. Stop their votes. Oh, so Anne just completely doesn't know what she's doing yet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Anne's not gonna look at what happened. I called myself lazy. I didn't call myself lazy.
What?
The new name for the card picked was Josh called himself lazy.
I mean,
Skelly's gonna be saved.
who can save your Skelly? When it gets in your belly.
Twitch has an initiative 27.
That's pretty fast.
Matt, what's your initiative?
I'm going fast this round, so I'm a 19.
19. What's mine?
I don't know. 32.
And Anne, did you figure out what you're doing yet?
Yeah.
Can you... Oh, you did push it. Never mind. It's just in a weird order. All right. Josh, can you update everyone's initiative?
And your 34 initiative then?
34.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So first up is the 19, Matt.
Yay, that's me. All right, so I am going to do Twin Strike. So I'm going to move 3. So 1... No, I don't move the shadow. 1, 2, 3.
Matt, can you move the card because it's covering
Yep.
where you're moving?
So I went adjacent to this guy over here.
Okay.
I now have Retaliate 2 in play. And then I'm going to play Cascading Reaction for the basic 2 attack at the top. So I'm attacking for +0 on this guy here. So he is going to take 2 damage. So he's at 6 damage, which means he's got 3 health left.
Okay. Should have played my other card then. Oh well. Next up is the Necromancer.
Okay. So the Necromancer has Flow of the Black River and Willing Sacrifice. So which one do you find folks want to play? Skelly's attack.
Skelly attacks.
Yep, Skelly attack first. So Skelly is going to... We need a monster modifier to be pulled. So Twitch, please... I'm sorry, a Twitch modifier to be pulled for them. So Twitch, please pull a modifier for Mr. Skelly. +1. So Skelly is going to do 3 damage to number 8. He had 2 health left, so he's dead.
Nice.
Go Skelly, it's your birthday. All right, so Necromancer. Ew.
Cannons get +2 range this turn, so they have 7 range.
So would Skelly move here towards the cannons?
No, it's move then attack.
Move then attack. Gotcha. All right. Then sacrifice bottom to move Skelly next to the boulder. What? I'm so confused.
Willing sacrifice.
Oh, willing sacrifice, the bottom. One of your summoned allies may perform move 3 with you controlling its actions and move the farting wind into play. So
What part
They're
is
saying
it?
they should move themselves
use willing.
to use the base 2 movement.
Can they get hit where they are?
They can take the negate damage. That's true. They have the negate damage tokens, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, keep Skelly alive.
All right.
Save Skelly. Okay.
So Skelly would go down onto the loot token, I'm assuming?
They want to go one more space.
Here or here?
I think there.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't think Skelly's a good loot.
So Skelly would
Card
wind up
is
over
hiding.
here. So it was 1, 2, 3 spaces away. Is that where you all want to go? Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So then they're going to do Flow of the Black River.
Yep.
So that's heal X +1 self, where X is the number of allies, summoned allies.
So they're going to heal 2.
2 damage.
Wait, they're poisoned still, right?
Yes.
They haven't healed at all.
Yes, they are still poisoned.
And
Yes.
that's what Ice Chamber says. Then heal us to remove the poison.
Cool. All right, so hide those cards. And who's up next?
Up next is
Josh.
me. Yeah.
Okay, so Josh, your 2 cards are Deadly Shot and Precision Aim. So which one are you doing first, Josh?
I want to heal myself.
So you're doing the bottom of precision aim.
Precision aim. So I'm gonna up this by 1.
And
I'm gonna
then
heal 4.
Move one of the character persistent tokens back on yours by 1. Heal. The heal's really good.
They're both at the same, so it's fine.
So Josh, are you using the actual ability on your shot, or
That's the
are
card
you
I
using
gave
the
you.
base? It is.
I'm sorry. This should have been.
You gave me this one.
I'll just use the base
That's
to
the card
attack.
that's got your initiative, Joshua.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so Josh, you are not throwing away your shot.
What?
That's a reference.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the base attack. Yeah.
So
Wasn't
what
I
you're saying
meant
is
to
you
do.
are throwing away your shot?
Yeah.
Unless you want to poison one of the cannons.
No, I'm gonna do +1,
So that's 3 damage
3 damage.
to this gentleman here. So guess what, Josh? He had
He
3
died?
health left.
Cool.
He's dead.
And then I killed an enemy, so I get to move one of the persistence down a spot.
Oh, cool.
I had a 2 attack that was move one of your persistence down a spot.
That was good teamwork there. Pounded.
I also had the if I did 3, I get to move 1 back 2. And it's just like.
All right, so then who's up next?
Up next.
Next up is me.
Yep.
All right, so what are you doing, Anne?
So I have Eclipse and Forceful Spirit.
Is that a total
I'm
eclipse of
gonna
the
use-
heart?
It is. I'm going to use Eclipse to place 2 shadow tokens in hexes within range 3. So let me hide those cards there. I want to put the shadow token on the board edge toward the... Can shadow tokens jump?
What do you mean jump?
Can they go up level? So I can move my token.
I don't see
What is
why
needed-
not. It's a shadow. I'm assuming that it wouldn't be affected by terrain. Because yours one is on
Okay.
a boulder right now. I could be wrong. Chat could say something, but... So where did you want to put this
I
in?
want to put both of them. So you see the little skeleton drawing on the board? I want to put a shadow token on either side of its face.
By the where the cannons are.
Yeah. So no risk of failure.
So
I'd assume not, right?
here?
No, they can't. She can't go that far. That's little skeleton.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
So here and here? Is that
Yeah.
where you wanted to put him?
Yep.
Cool. So I accidentally unplugged my headphones, so I can't hear Anne. So
Yeah, she said yeah. Okay.
gotcha.
And then I was going to use Forceful Spirit to move. I could either teleport, but I don't think I need to. I think I'm going to use the regular movement to move 2 towards the other side of the wall.
You want to go in front of me or at the top of the board?
I think I'm top of the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you lost your eclipse card.
Yep. But I got 2 more shadow tokens on the board.
All right. Next up is the machines. They're dead though.
They're all dead.
So
They don't go. They're dead.
then it's the artillery,
The canones.
the cannons.
All right. So they have a range of +2 here.
Yay!
So now that we all moved just out of range, they've got increased range. So
damn you cannons.
Yeah, damn you, cannon. So number 1 is going to go. So it's got a range of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to attack Twitch.
Yep.
So it is on the same level as us, so it does not take a negative modifier there. I'm sorry, a disadvantage.
Or
Okay.
advantage.
1, 2, 3, 4. They're both going to attack Twitch.
Is Twitch the lowest initiative? You're the lowest initiative.
They're 6 away. I'm 7 away.
Oh, okay.
Twitch has only got 3 health. Oh, but they have their stuff. Oh my god.
So that's a ×2. So that one is 4 damage.
They put a token on the little card.
Yep. So that's their first token, I believe,
Yep.
right?
It's first token. The gate.
That's so good.
And it automatically happens.
Yep.
So they don't really have a choice here. So unless this one's a null or -2, then yeah. And we get an experience.
And
Josh, can you give them experience, please?
Yeah.
Why do they get an experience?
Is there a little experience?
No, there's
No.
not. +2, so they're going to take damage also. No, they're skelly.
It's all shadows.
This is their skelly over here. So the purple is their skelly.
Yeah.
It might be hard to see that it's purple, but...
Okay, alright, so you guys are good.
And that's the end of the round. So now it's going to go into round 7. Does anyone want to short rest?
No.
All right, so...
Chat might, because I think they're out of cards.
Yeah, chat does. So, Josh, can you give me their pile? I know you gave me some of them.
Alright, Command the Wretched.
Hold on. Hold your horses. All right, so I've got Command the Wretched.
Damned Horde.
Got it.
Dark Tidings.
Got it. Got Eternal Torment. Got Putrid Cloud.
Flow of the Black River.
Flow of the Black River. Got it.
Ritual Dagger.
Got it.
Transfer of Essence.
Got it.
Will and Sacrifice.
Is that a new card? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Got it. So just one of those?
Yeah, one of those at random.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Josh, give me number 1 through 9.
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're trashing Flow of the Black River.
Show it in chat. They can mulligan it to take a damage.
That's their heal one.
It's not a huge. I think they have better heals.
Yeah, they do have better heals, but it's not a huge heal, but it's also a pretty fast initiative. So, given time constraints, I just want to read the setup for the next one, and then we can end today's session after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, chat, are you fine, folks at home, okay with getting rid of the Flow of the Black River? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna assume that's a cool. They're cool with it.
Yeah.
Unless we see otherwise. So you can.
You know what they say about assuming?
Yep, it kills cats.
I don't think that's what they say.
That's what my boss says. My boss says curiosity doesn't kill cats. Assumption does. That's our only heal self. Is it worth the damage? Are you guys able to heal us?
I can do some heals.
I can do some heals also, if you need to. So yeah, I can try to help you out with that. All right, so this is the beginning of round numero 7, correct? It is. So now this is one higher than us, Josh. So if you could put a token, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Like you're just like, okay, whatever. All right, so a shadow casts from overhead. You turn to where the first rocks fell and watch as bulky mechanical creatures land, thudding onto the platform next to you. Several blades detach from its body, and the creatures begin to rotate, spinning faster and faster, filling the air with a high-pitched scree.
Oh my god. Make it stop.
So we're placing a flaming blade spinner in Hex B, and because we have 4 people, it's an elite. So, Hex B. Where is Hex B?
Just one?
Just one for now.
Oh, for now.
All right. I don't know why these are so huge also, but they are gi-friggin-gantic.
That is ginormous.
Yeah. Spawn 1 elite ruined machine at each Hex G. And then we are going to spawn 1 ruined machine at each Hex H. All right, so Hex H, that's a ruined machine. And that's a ruined machine.
Sam says it's a dragon. So does the size mean anything, or just they're just big?
That's going to be one. And we're out of elite bases, aren't we?
Ice Chamber says it means we need to GTFO.
That's going to be one. So that's an elite, by the way, FYI.
How much health does the thing have?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just supposed to be a regular ruined machine. So that's Hex H. This is Hex H. So this is a regular ruined machine there. All right. Then another elevator comes in. Not another elevator. Another floor for us to deal with comes in over here. This tile follows the exact same rules as before with the 2 damage tokens. So, Josh, I need 2 more cannons. Oh, I've got them over here. So this is a cannon, and this is a cannon. So notice that these cannons are a little bit closer to everyone.
Yay.
And, Josh, I need a treasure chest.
I don't have a treasure chest. You can have this. I don't think I have a treasure chest. No, I do. We used it as a door.
Excuse me?
I put it in a stand and made it a door.
So then there's some treasure there Oh, I'm sorry. No, these aren't closer to us. These are over here. I lied.
Put the elite bases on.
You're trying to make it more difficult, Matt.
No, they're
I don't
supposed to be
need that in my life.
regulars. Ironed them, I believe. Right, Matt?
Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be regulars for these two machines.
Okay.
And then pebbles rain down onto Hex C. So I need some pebbles. This is a pebble and that's a pebble. So then some pebbles go here, and some pebbles go onto Anne's shadow over there.
It goes through the shadow. My shadow's on top.
All right, and so then
the
something
world.
else is going to happen in round 9. But for now, that is going to be the completion of the setup here. So let me just talk about the Flaming Blade Spinners first, or the Flaming Blade Spinner first. It is an elite. It's nasty. It's got 10 health, 2 movement, 3 attack, retaliate 3, and it targets 3 people when it attacks.
Really nasty.
10 health?
Yeah, and it also has. It also can't be poisoned, and it can't get wounded.
Of course not.
Retaliate 3 is really, really ugly. Yeah, I have 0 range attack, so I can't really help out with that.
So, look, I have it as... I gotta get...
I could go in
I
and
could
just...
take out half of that health, ranged, in 1 turn.
I could theoretically go in and Leroy Jenkins it with my 3+3 attack, but it would wind up doing 4 damage back to me. Which is kind of...
You could lose a card.
That's true. But yeah, so that's going to end today's session, where we're at. You can tune in next time. So next Wednesday,
I guess so.
8 p.m. Eastern Time for our continuation of Twitch Plays Frosthaven, where you fine folks can help us get to the bottom of this damn elevator shaft. And
Shaft
fight
goes
this...
on a really long ways.
Huh?
Shaft keeps going. Like,
Would you... Yeah, I'm not going to go there. All right. So...
We're gonna go to China!
Please no.
That's on the opposite side of the world. That's
all right.
how geography works.
Yeah, so if you would please follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us in our Discord channel where...
Sometimes we contemplate what's on the other side of the world. And if the world's a perfect circle, or if it's kind of swooshed, or
smooshed.
important things.
You mean a sphere, not a circle?
No, I mean it's a 2D object.
Oh, you're a
because the
flat
world's
earther?
flat.
Got it. Josh, say sphere.
spear?
All right. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Twitch Prime, which means you get 1 free sub every month. We'd love it if you use it on us. All the support goes back into doing great things for the channel, such as bringing you content like this, as well as providing giveaways and such, like when that boss health bar goes down at the bottom. And thank you for the follow, Adventure K298. And then join us for all of our upcoming streams. This is where I cut Ann off. So, not
Tuesday?
Monday. Hopefully when this calms down, we will begin back up our Monday streams for Twitch Plays Madara. If you want, you can definitely check out all of the previous streams that we've done on it and catch yourself up in the Madara world and what the cool stuff we've been doing there. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time will be our continuation of Twitch Plays Kingdom Death, where we do an ongoing campaign of Kingdom Death Monster with you fine folks controlling one of the characters in a similar vein to this, except we're rolling dice, not pulling cards. Yeah. And then, like I said, next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're continuing the Frosthaven Follies with Twitch Plays Frosthaven.
Yep.
Anything else either of you would like to add tonight?
That's it for me.
All right, so big thank you to Frosthaven for sponsoring this stream and all of this week's streams with this Twitch Plays Frosthaven session. But with that, this is going to be Twist Gaming signing off for now. I'm Matt.
I'm Josh.
I'm Ann.
Have a good one, everyone.
Good night.